Today on the Celestial War.
They've made it taut to this pole, which could be, you haven't measured it out, could be 30, 40 something feet, something like that. Much larger. Hold on, Rob. The action has been made. I'm just describing it. So when I say it, you understand.
No.
When I kill you, I want you to know why.
I'm yelling at it to wait.
So
Will they survive? Audio Dungeon.
Good evening. Welcome to Audio Dungeon. I am your host and DM, Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, Ross Pataro, Dan Isgro, Damian Scro, and Vinny Pro. I will remember you.
Or not.
Or not.
Right.
We'll talk about it.
Ask me.
Possibility.
We last left off. Two major things were happening. One, Mr. Archie Fint is now Mr. Meat Murphy because he does not remember who he is, and he's going through the trial. If you remember the trial from Season 1, Episode 11, called Lost Souls, Rob has never seen that episode. He wasn't on the show for Episode 11 and 12 of Season 1, and that's it. And I told him, you should watch it. They're really good. He didn't get around to it. Good thing, because he's got to run the test now, and it's perfect. So that's what's happening. He's an Anwar, and he does not have his memory, and the gun wizard is there who took away his memory, but also made him a deal. And Corny from Corny's Corner is there, and Corny's kind of trying to monopolize the situation. The other group, which is everyone else, is in the cavern of the Collector's Soul Crystal. And the demon Gaul was there, and after being pushed into the crystal with a beam of Endarian light from Tom's character, Findalar, it forced Gaul to make contact, disrupt two spells that he was casting, and push in the Soul Crystal, which is like the size of the Empire State Building, combined with the Obsidian Crystal, which we know, with the Obsidian Crystal, whenever it absorbs a person, any kind of organic matter, or another crystal, it drives that crystal to Dragano in the center of the world of Vendaria. So it's basically like powering up the evil immortal that you guys recently just re-encapsulated back into the planet, but now he's about to get something that is literally the end of Audio Dungeon, or end of the Celestial War, because it's the one thing you did not want him to do. He's getting not just a couple of crystals, he's getting a crystal that is the mega of all gargantuan crystals.
One of the biggest anywhere in the planet.
Exactly.
Anywhere in the world.
So that's what's happening right now. We stopped the episode right when the light was getting brighter and brighter and brighter, and that's where we're going to take it from. Right there. Before we start, anyone have any moments of any feelings you want to go off your chest before we begin? Any trepidation? What do you got?
I just want to know when I'd be able to make my new character, because I have a feeling that's where we're going.
Just to be clear, what is the last thing that we saw happen?
The light getting brighter and brighter.
Of the big crystal,
Getting
right?
Brighter and brighter and brighter.
Yes, of the giant crystal in the room. That was the collector's crystal, and it got brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. Okay, so that's what happened. We're gonna take it from right there. Without further ado, I give you episode 16. I will remember you. Vinny just laughs.
Yeah, I'll remember these characters.
Rob freaks out. Vinny just laughs. I remember these characters. Okay. The crystal shines brighter and brighter around all of you. Any crystals in the area begin lighting at what seems to be its maximum luminosity. Some of you notice the crystal rod, which is currently located on Thistle's back, glowing incredibly. Everyone begins to brace themselves, which is what you did last time. The Hold brothers just held.
That's right. I believe I said I brace for impact.
What do you want to do, hero? I brace. What do you want to do now? I hold. Everyone begins to brace themselves. Aurella's voice can be heard with the rush spell. We didn't do Aurella's turn last time, and we didn't do Herald, the Ginger Wizard's turn. Aurella's voice can be heard with a rush spell, and a glimmer of a diamond from Herald on the other side of the group can be seen. All of a sudden, the amber light fills your vision almost completely. Suddenly, the cavern begins to spin, and you feel yourself drawn upwards with great force towards a glowing black obsidian crystal. And then, everything changes. Within a moment, the air is heavy and hot, and you are laying on the ground. Around you is rock, the color of hot embers and black ash. You have been here before. This is hell, the core of Andaria. And in front of you, in the distance, lies the living sun, Dragano.
All efforts for nothing, only to be my sacrifice. I have stood the test of time, and you are a mere spark of existence, ignited and swiftly extinguished.
Red solar flares erupt from Dragano and burst into all of you. One by one, you see your party members disintegrate, and what is left drifts in the air towards the master of this dark domain. You may now hand in your characters. You've all perished. All of a sudden,
Classic.
someone's not looking at the TV screen right now. Like, what? Did you just rip someone's paper? All of a sudden, a flashing light in your vision. In a moment, time stands still, frozen to just that, a moment. And you're all standing still, back in the cavern. Everyone in the cavern with the crystal, as we just started, is frozen in time, except for one of you. Hogar. Everything around you is still perfectly still. You look behind you to see that everyone is frozen, and you're once again standing in the cavern. You've experienced this spell before. This was a chronomancy spell cast by Herald to bring you back. When you look back, you see Aurella and Herald. Both seem to be the only other ones, like you, that are not held by time, by the chronomancy spell. Aurella looks around, and she screams to her Herald, "Can you hold this for long?" Herald speaks softly, as if in concentration. And while listening to her, he looks at you, and he sees the confusion upon your face, as the fans can see now. "Do not be confused. We have done similar things to this before. The diamond I put inside of you to mask you from the Queen. It allows you to act freely in chronomancy, a lesser one in Aurelia, so that we may have the moments to escape from the Queen if need be in the past. And it can only give us a few moments, which is why we must do this very carefully. We all saw what is about to happen, and we must be very careful if I am to properly stop the end of everything. Hogar, you need to figure out a way to disrupt the Elder Demon's magic upon that circulating crystal. Just for a moment. If you do, I can cast another spell while time is currently stopped." Aurella looks at Herald deeply. "Can you hold this for how much longer, though?" "I could use your magic to assist." "Of course." Aurella comes up, and she glows blue, and she starts transferring her magic to him, like casting her spell. Kind of like what Tom did when he released his magic to Gaul last week. She's doing the same thing to aid Herald. Herald looks back at you. "Hurry.
What do I do?
You must disrupt the spell any way you can upon the crystal. Do whatever you think you can do. I must now concentrate." You see him closing his eyes and just trying to keep the spell going at a time stop. And you see Aurella is concentrating helping him. You are by yourself in a situation, Hogar. Good luck. We're going to say hello to everyone in the stream while Hogar is
Freaking out.
is pooping his pants, ladies and gentlemen.
Good luck, man. Good luck.
Tim Shanks, what's going on? Nick Lurkins, Charles Morrison, Andrew Buller, Scott Weber, Evan Moniz. Evan, what's going on? Todd, what's up? Derek Luxton, Richard Wild, Charles Morrison, if I didn't say your name yet. Joe Donnelly, Lee House, Mark Schenk, Craster Troy, Percival Fairweather, Ryan Milner, Kyle Wright, Emily Dell, Teresa Johnson, and that's it for now. Guys, 400 stars from Scott Weber. Bribery, go rage, and destroy the crystal. Don't forget that Sparky and Lump are not there. The only NPCs that are there are Aurella and Harold, the Ginger Wizard. Sparky and Lump are waiting in Anwar. Sparky is disguised as a goblin walking around.
That's
Anwar.
right. Oh my god.
And they had a great conversation last week, Rob.
That was great.
And Lump is guarding your armor.
Yes.
So, I don't know how that's going. I'm sure it's going great. Mark Shank says, can Holgar channel the Archmage? If you got any help for Dan, you can help him. Remember that you guys, the fans at home, are the only ones that can help Dan out right now because these people cannot help them, but you guys, with the power of the internet, can help them. Don't forget, if you like the stream, you get the 50, and if you share the stream and get the 50, they will all, especially Dan right now, will be able to use all of the rerolls and the enhancements that we can give them in our totem. Right now, they are inactive, they are there and not able to be used. Share the stream out with friends and like the video, heart the video if you can. Helps us out on the show, and it also helps these guys not die.
Yeah, I don't see that happening this week.
Get to work, guys. You better hurry.
So
now here we are in this tense moment.
sorry, we're all everybody else is totally frozen.
You're frozen.
in time,
You're
right?
not. The only thing you guys are semi-aware of is that you're gonna right now, unless it happens fully, you have flashes of everything I just read to you about going into hell, like a dream.
Gotcha.
But it depends on what he does. If Dan royally messes this up, literally we're at the cusp with the Celestial War. It just ends.
Wow.
Holgar,
man,
what do you
yeah,
want to do?
no pressure.
You need something. He asked you for something to disrupt the crystal, the magic around the crystal. Remember, Gaul was casting a spell, using like necromancy magic onto the crystal, and he was trying to use the obsidian. His goal was to bring creatures here, and his goal was apparently to send this crystal to Dragano, which literally is about to bring us to the end game. So Harold is casting the spell of Time Stop. He's using Aurella's magic as well, so he has like double the magic power and spell points. He's asked you to disrupt the crystal just for one round, just for a minute, just for a second. I should say minute, just for a second. What do you want to do?
I mean, I really don't have many options. I guess there are two things I can do, right?
Remember, everyone in the room. If anyone in this room comments on what he's about to do, laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh to say what you would do. No comment. If you comment, do anything else that tips him off in anything, we're gonna lose a level instantly. Don't even make a noise. Nothing. Go ahead, Dan.
Well, I mean, my options are pretty limited here. I'm thinking I can either try to channel the Archmage, see if he can give me some help, or I can go ahead and I can hug that crystal and see what happens. Seeing if I get absorbed into the crystal and...
Remember, he wanted you to disrupt the crystal. Disrupt the crystal.
What does that mean?
I can't help you more now. I'm just reading you back what he asked you to do. Disrupt the magic on the crystal. And you do have prior knowledge about the crystal. When you guys encountered the red crystal, you saw that Abyssia, personally, firsthand, Abyssia hugged the crystal. Nothing got disrupted or changed or anything else. Only thing she did was absorb some magic and it almost killed her.
Right.
Magonite says, blow it up. After hearing that, just blow it up. Scott Weber says, Holgar, smash the crystal. Mark Shank says, destroy it. Derek Luxon, one smack the crystal with the rod. Charles Morrison, isn't Gaul at the top of the crystal? Yes, he is.
Wait, is Gaul inside the crystal with Findalar?
No, they're at the top of the crystal. Imagine they're at the top of the Empire State Building, the very top of the crystal, on rock, like working near it. And he you don't know this firsthand, but I guess you would know after the time is forward that he has the obsidian crystal, a large, huge piece of obsidian. It's like a 2-foot diameter, and that is basically black holing the crystal right into hell.
The collector's crystal.
Yes. And the collector, and the Dragano's been getting, stronger through the years, and you guys just stopped him for what he was doing. But if he gets an ancient crystal, that's, as you know, is pretty much the end game. So you have some advice here. Some people say to crack it. Some people say smash it. Some people say smash it with the crystal rod.
So Gaul and Findalar are not inside the crystal. They're on top of the crystal. I can see them.
Yeah. You know.
Okay.
Yes, enough, far away. Like if you're looking up at somebody at distance, they're not inside or absorbed. They're right next to it. But Gaul has done something to trigger this whole thing off. Maybe he touched it for a second. He could be currently touching now. You don't know, but they're not absorbed inside of it, if that's what you're asking me. So you guys are at the bottom of this cavern, near the base of the crystal, as if you were the base of the Empire State Building, and they're all the way at the top on a ledge, not easily seen. The whole group is around you. Everyone is frozen in time. Because Harold is doing that, it's keeping everything okay right now, as long as time is being held. He's telling you that the first thing you need to do is he has a big spell that he needs to cast for everybody so he can help everyone try to save this thing or save the situation. But he needs you first to disrupt it, to give him a moment to cast to get the spell through.
How far up is Gaul?
Way out of your range. You could barely see them. And again, we're talking. How tall is the Empire State Building? It's.
I have no idea.
We live
1,000 feet.
Well, you can't see nobody on top of it. I'll tell you that much.
1,000 feet.
Guy scraper.
How big?
It's got to be about 1,000 feet, right?
I think it's more than that.
100 stories, right? About.
I think it's more than 1,000.
It might be more, but it's at
Yeah,
least
but maybe
that.
not too much more. I mean, 1,200.
1,250
Oh!
feet. It's 1454 to the tip of the rod on top.
Yeah, the
lightning
antenna.
rod.
There you go.
The antenna.
Whatever it is, the rod. Yeah, the lightning
sir.
rod.
That was nice job.
Thank you.
That's pretty good.
I said that was close.
You could have said anything. I'd be like, really?
Well,
5 feet. That's all it is. I'm taller than the Empire State Building.
It's 12 meters.
the trade center is what, 17?
It's 7 parsecs high.
1,700 something. Yeah.
No idea.
Trade center.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Freedom Tower.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, we're looking at almost 1,500 feet high. So yeah, they're for all intents and purposes, you only have a moment because he's holding time. Okay, and I'm going to start counting you. I'm giving, this is a big moment, so I'm trying to give you a little more time. But
Okay.
you only have a moment to act. There's nothing you can do to get up to the top of the crystal to Tom. So you have some advice here.
But this is an out of game ability that I have. I'll use clarity of mind to give me the player more time to think.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
It's 8:58 currently p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will give you 2 minutes to since you're invoking the clarity of mind feat. Go ahead.
Okay.
And that's it. And then I'm going to count you 6 seconds.
All right.
Some of the advice you've been getting is to attack the crystal. One person said to attack the crystal with this crystal rod. Remember, they want you. He wants you to disrupt the crystal magic. What do you want to do?
See, if I attack the crystal rod, if I attack the crystal with the rod,
Don't answer anybody.
it's oh my god, it's a D10,000 roll. Anything can happen. I can wind up with doorknob hands. Or
Hopefully. I want to see that.
Doorknob hands. Yes.
it's happened before. Or like the entire world can just disappear or whatever. It's just too much of a wild card. Like it could accomplish nothing, or it could accomplish like our worst nightmare.
That's true. And if you did try to go that route, I mean, you'd have to weigh that route compared to Dragano taking over the world, destroying it instantaneously.
Right.
So,
And also, like,
see what you want to do.
what?
So many decisions.
Rod. I mean, what am I gonna do? Like,
1 minute left.
Empire State Building. What am I gonna do? Just hit it with my sword?
Roll intelligence check as you're thinking.
Roll an intelligence check.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you roll high enough, I can give you at least a little bit of insight.
11.
11.
That's a no.
Okay, I'll tell you the simpler version of it, and that's it. Since you're considering using the rod, if you did use the rod, you kind of think that, from what you know about it, that even just the impact of what the rod is doing, no matter what effect takes place, it might give him the pure seconds he needs. If it sends out the crystal off its course for 30 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever, that may be all he needs.
And I know it would do that.
You don't know. You don't know anything. You don't know for sure. I'm saying. I'm just saying. Speaking on your own experience and what you've seen, you feel like that it possibly is the only thing you could think of. Unless you could think of something else that's going to have an effect that large scale. Maybe you have another wondrous item on you, another wondrous item created from the very beginning of the game that's as powerful in your pocket or in your fanny pack. I don't know.
I used mine a long time ago.
Yeah, or maybe you have another idea or ability. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not. See, it sounded like I was pushing him in that direction. I'm not pushing you in any direction. I'm just saying that you feel free to think. And it's 9:01. You got extra time. Here we go. You have 6 seconds left, or the world is destroyed in 6, 5, 4, 3,
I summoned
2.
the Archmage.
You go to summon the Archmage, something you know around the crystals, and you realize there is no contact that you can have with them. So you immediately go for it, and nothing happens. You have 2 seconds left, and go. 2,
I grabbed
1.
the rod and I hit the crystal with the rod.
And that is it, with 2 seconds left. You run over. As he runs over, you guys have moments and flashes of this a little bit, especially when he comes to you, and when he takes the rod out of you for a second, because he has the crystal and the diamond inside of him, that the chronomancy protection, it unhinges you also. But you're not able to do anything right now. You're just aware of what's happening. He takes the rod out, rushes towards the crystal, and smashes the crystal rod into the collector's crystal, triggering a 1d 10,000 roll.
Dan, I just want to let you know I actually agreed with this. Because no, seriously, no,
Don't tell him.
no.
Yeah, what
Don't
are you
tell
doing?
him.
No, I'm
Don't talk.
Don't talk about it.
Talk. Remember, I said don't talk, don't laugh, don't cry, do anything else. Darren, let me tell you all my feelings about this exact thing. Don't say anything.
All right, go ahead.
Still
Go ahead.
Save it for the after
Say it for the after show. No one wants your feelings right now. Okay, so we're gonna go. Look at him, he's bursting at the
I had
seams.
it. No. Look what I have in front of me, as I'm saying.
What? Dice.
Okay, we're going.
Which dice?
So we're about to make a 1d 10,000 roll for a rod of wonder, basically, to see what's that can happen. First, we're going to go over to Meep Murphy, guys. I want you to meet
Yes.
Murphy to my left right now. This is Rob
This I've been
Cesaro,
waiting for.
who last week his character Arky Finn lost his memory, who actually was taken away. He has to pass a trial in Anwar. If he does not pass a trial, guess what? He does not get his memory back. Uh-oh. So you now fall into a pit. Well, you never fall into it. You were pushed into a pit, but you knew you were being pushed into it.
Oh, man.
Wasn't really a surprise,
Yeah.
You saw this coming.
Oh boy.
Time for your challenge.
Yes.
Time for the challenge.
So last
Oh,
week
man.
you were talking to the gun wizard, and Steve, could you do me a favor and check out Google right now and let the person coming in? So they put you into this trial. They dropped you in with one person, a girl whose name was something Lewis, Kelly Lewis.
And Lewis.
And Lewis. So you guys are both, this is just a person, this is just an NPC in the world, but we're going to have somebody come in to play a role with that right now. And you're thrown into the water at the bottom of the shaft. And guys, this is the same thing that this whole group went through. If you watch Season 1, Episode 11, Lost Souls, you're going to see them go through it, not knowing they're playing the real characters. They thought it was a one-off, but it was not. And now Rob, who's never seen the episode, because Rob didn't care to go back, Rob is now going to have to listen, as his penalty, is going to have to go through the episode and go through the traps, and Rob may die. Or maybe his character will die. We don't know what's going to happen. We're going to see.
Man,
So here we go.
who's with you tonight.
Steve, did you let the person in? I still see the invite up there. There you go, Steve. You got to press that button. Yeah, you good job. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Melissa Benani.
Oh, this is my companion?
Yeah.
Wow.
Melissa, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
We are doing
Good.
great. Melissa, there's a lot of stuff happening right now. Have you been watching?
I've been very bad about it. Sorry.
No, I mean, did you watch today so far? Do you know where we are, what we're doing, or no?
Yeah, I watched today.
Great. So we have a big thing going on with the other room, and we're going to let Dan suffer a little bit. But right now, we're going through a situation where Rob's character, who does not have any memory, and you are playing a character with no memory of what's going on right now, so you don't need to know any backstory or anything, because you have zero memory about anything. You know you're a woman, and you know that you are alive. So that is it. So you guys are thrown into what it seems to be some sort of like elevator shaft type situation. And for all the player characters, such as Vinny, who's loves to watch people suffer, now you may enjoy Rasotaro suffering through what you did, and you can drink his tears later. So you fall into a shaft, the both of you, and you're immediately looking around. You have no idea who you are. You know one other person is with you, and you see that there is stone walls on the side. The shaft is about 8 by 8. You can find that out in your first fall and hectic situation, and you're both just kind of floating there in the water. You may now role play.
Ow.
Ow!
This is gonna be cold.
I am in pain.
What are we doing here? I'm supposed to be getting a job at Corny's Corner, I thought, but now I'm in the shaft.
I have no idea what I was supposed to be doing or who I am. Do I look familiar to you?
No, I'm sorry. I don't recognize you, but
Why do you talk this way now? You're the same person.
No, you forgot.
He's so gentle.
He doesn't
Wow.
have his memory.
So you're reverting to like a gentler version of yourself?
Yes,
Go ahead, continue. I don't want to ruin it.
well, in any case, my name is Meep Murphy.
He knows Meet Murphy. You know, we'll say you know your name too, which is Ann Lewis.
My name is Ann Lewis.
Oh, well, we've got to find some way out of this shaft. I'm going to see how deep the water is. I dive. Can I dive underneath and get a sense of how
You
deep
can try
it
anything
is?
you want. So yeah, you can't put your feet on the ground. You turn around to dive underneath and you swim. Make a swim check.
Will he drown this week on Audio Dungeon?
No.
Tell him what he's won, Vin.
You want a death by drowning!
Okay, you go to swim down and you do something similar that actually Hogard did a long time ago, where he just swam upside down and his feet are just dangling up. And Ann Lewis, you're sitting there and you're trying to just like get his feet out of your face, and you realize apparently you're not a good swimmer because nothing happened. Okay, now when you try swimming again, you will have a -1. I'm starting to believe that this may be the real end of
Swims are-
Arky Finn / Pete Murphy.
Swims are strength checks, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Okay, so -1. All right, I can't see what's going on down there, but let's check the walls. I swim to the walls and begin examining them.
I do the same thing. I'm starting to push on the walls to see if anything.
You're swimming down, or you're just pushing the walls right there?
I'm pushing on the walls that are around me. I'm not swimming.
Like above the water line.
Okay, so you start checking the walls. Roll d20 and add a +1. Then you make your roll. You're just swimming or you're investigating also?
Investigating.
21.
You get an investigating check. You roll a natural 20?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
It's like no big deal. Just roll natural 20s.
12.
Okay, so you check immediately, and then something occurs to you to realize that some of the blocks on the stones on the side are actually lifted out, even almost by an inch. So you realize that this is climbable to a point. And what'd you roll?
12.
12. You find basically the same kind of things. You see marks on the wall that apparently other people have chipped in with their boots a bunch. You realize that, like, wow, I must be a very detail-oriented fellow because you notice very small things in the wall.
Interesting.
Very good.
Damien's proud of me and you.
Oh yes.
I approve.
Meep, let's climb up.
Oh, okay, we can climb. Is there anything I do a quick...
It sounds like it was a tick. She's like, Meep, let's climb up. Meep, what do you want to do?
I look around to see if there's anything else of note before beginning this climb.
What do you want to do next, Meep?
I look straight up.
You look straight up now for the first time, and what you're seeing is apparently the door you were thrown out of, or you're not sure, but there is a door 75 feet up. There's a door in the side of this elevator shaft. Remember, you're swimming in water right now. You haven't seen the bottom of it, and past that door, it goes higher and higher and higher, which that also may be the spot you were thrown out of. It looks like there's a very high grate that's really, really high up. That's got to be past 100 feet.
Okay, so we got the side door on the wall, and then the grate straight up top.
Yep, exactly.
All right, well, let's try and climb up.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Do we want to stop at the grate or do we want to go to that side door?
I'm thinking the side door. I think the side door might... Well, we'll see. If we check it out, we can climb straight
I
up to
can't do it with
the
the
gate.
voice. I can't deal with it.
Let's go.
I don't understand.
No, it's good, man. I love it. Keep going. Just keep. It's great. It's great.
So
Keep
curious.
going.
Good luck,
I have
Lewis.
so many questions.
He became like a house mouse.
He's turning into Mr. Hanky slowly. Hi, guys. So you start climbing?
Yeah.
Okay. So you climbing as well?
Yes, I'm climbing.
Okay, you guys are to climb up. You need to establish a check of 12 3 times in a row climbing. I'm going to give you a +1 to your roll, and you have whatever plus you have normally. And if you fail, you fall back into the water with no penalty. Except maybe time is a factor. I don't know.
Okay.
Shares and likes. We unlock any bonuses yet?
Guys, if you have not shared the stream or if you have not liked or hearted the stream, please do so because it allows the fine people, ladies and gentlemen here, to have a chance in hell to win today. So it unlocks rerolls and enhancements that they can activate whenever they want to, when they need it, exactly when they need it.
Not
So
yet.
we appreciate if you could do it, guys.
Not yet, though.
My 3 rolls were a 2, a 21, and a 4.
You say 2?
Yeah.
And a 21
Okay,
and
so
a 4.
so you guys spend the next 18 seconds and you're just falling back in, and did you roll?
11. I mean, I'm sorry, 8. My first roll, so I just fall back immediately.
Okay, yeah, you just falling back immediately. Steve, what's our numbers? If you can give it to me, please.
Climbing.
Okay, so you guys, 43 reactions and 33 shares. So guys, we're almost there. A little bit more. It's like you're running a telethon. Guys, we're almost there to that goal. If you
She rolled 3 times? Was that for 3
she rolled 3
tries,
times
or-
for all 3 that she has to pass. So you guys are just trying to get out. Take one more shot.
I failed again.
Okay, and you
Rob
can
came
take
out of the water.
you can take one more
Did she
time.
make it on the
I
second
got
one?
a 12 with
12?
a +1.
Okay, and go ahead, keep going.
A 3.
You're falling back in.
Okay, 16.
Okay, you got 2 successes.
No, that's 1. A 2.
Fall back.
Fall back in.
Okay, so you guys unfortunately spend those 3 times. So you're almost the first minute. It's just you guys trying to climb the walls, and you're unsuccessful. And this is going great. We're gonna head back over
Oh, come on.
to a much more dire situation. Although yours is pretty. You can't swim forever.
Stuck in a pit of water.
Yes. Poor Robert.
Oh, man.
What will he do? Nobody knows. We now go. What's a good color for this? You think?
Amber.
What color is death?
Yeah,
Yeah.
gonna say.
Oh, Dan's right. Should go with amber. Go
Amber.
with yellow.
I don't have them.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
good.
I do have a yellow, but I don't like it.
It's good.
I don't like it.
I like that.
How about
Amber
red?
behind me. Take a look.
Red's a good one.
Okay, Dan, you now have the option of. Well, you have no other option. This is Dan. You now have the ability to roll a 4d10 for us, which is a 1d 10,000 roll. Anything can happen, guys. If you're not familiar with a rod or a wand of wonder, it could do anything. It could turn you into a houseplant. It could slap your mother in the face. It could teleport you to the moon. It could turn your sword into a banana. It could turn you into a banana.
I really kind of hope that he rolls the potted plant one.
You guys got that one.
I know.
Anything could happen. What's up?
Okay.
I said you don't want him to be a banana, Vin?
I
I kind of want him to be a banana.
I wouldn't mind seeing Hogar get turned into a banana. Thistle wouldn't mind Hogar being turned into a banana. Let me rephrase that.
Okay, so unfortunately, Dan, I don't think you're going to get any rerolls because if there's ever a time in Audio Dungeon history that you needed rerolls, this would be it. And I do not think you're going to reach those numbers. Guys, I'm going to declare it one more time for Dan's sake because I care and I have feelings inside this chest. This heart beats. And I'm going to tell you, if we get to 50 shares and 50 likes or 50 reactions, Dan will have the ability to re-roll the craziness that he's about to roll right now. And I'm telling you, I mean, if you're not familiar, trust me, he's going to need it. So I'm stalling right now, giving him valuable time.
There was some doozies in there.
Do what you can.
There was
Just
some
get it
doozies in that
to
list.
50 and 50, and we are golden, guys. Dan, without further ado, make that roll.
I have a D10,000 roller set.
Really?
Digital roller. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I want one of those.
Are we ready?
Good luck. Yeah, we're ready. Guys, don't forget, like, share, and I'm so scared for him. Go ahead. Like it now. Share it now. Do what you can. Don't waste. Do it. Do it. Go ahead, Dan.
Now.
Do it now. What are you waiting for? Do it now.
All right. Here we go. D10,000. And I'm rolling.
Yikes. I'm so
And
nervous.
I have 7,600 even.
Ooh.
Wow, that's got to be good.
No, there's nothing. It's never good. No matter, even when it's good, it's never good.
I'm so frightened at this moment
Yeah.
right now. Okay, before I'm zeroing in on it.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to read it yet.
Oh my God.
What are we up to? Steve, can you give me the number?
I think somebody gave us 5,000 stars.
49 reactions, 42 shares. Guys, one person liked the video and 8 people share it, and he gets a reroll. One person who's watching right now, just take a second and go click. Click.
Help us
And
out.
8 people share it, and he's going to get to it. You have until the end when I read this first one.
It scrolled past real fast. I saw somebody gave like 5,000 on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go check your thing.
Oh, let me check.
It was like quick.
Let me go down. Guys on chat for Facebook, let me know. Because I can't see it right now. I see 100 stars from Mark
Yeah,
Schenk,
I
writing
got
for
it.
meeting to respond to the voice of Beaker from the Muppets. 5K stars. Who's it from? Oh, Jeff Sanford. Jeff, thank you so much.
Thank
That's
you,
awesome.
Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
So, Jeff,
all right.
that's
I'll talk to
amazing.
those-
Hopefully that we get the numbers right now so we can make it happen, which we're very, very close. So thank you so much. And Mark Schenk wants for the voice of Beeper from the Muppets. Someone do Beaker, please. Meep, 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 meep. Meep, meep, Murphy. Meep, meep, meep. Okay. Okay, guys, that's as much as I can stall, and that is it. I'm going to read it. We're going to say what it is. And if you ask me for a reroll, I will check the numbers at those time, and that is it. If it happens or you get the reroll, guys, this is it. Like and share. We're going to it. Here we go. 7,600. Target's weapon can't harm non-humanoid mammals. Target's weapon can't harm non-humanoid mammals.
Okay.
All right.
Well, good
Do
thing.
me a favor and write that down. That may be a factor.
Yeah.
Wait, the target. So that's the crystal's weapons.
Target's weapon. Target's weapon, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good because
Didn't say user's weapon.
Oh,
It would
well.
say caster, right? If
You-
it was
you-
him.
Not
I mean, what do you hope
caster's
for?
weapon.
You hope for something that doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter.
Do you want to re-roll that? You can get something good.
Yeah.
Like Target's voice crackles with static until sunrise tomorrow.
Oh.
Okay, so are you gonna roll? Or are you keeping it? If you wanted to.
No.
Okay.
No.
For fun, let's roll one more for fun and see what would happen if you did have to re-roll.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
And then we're gonna continue.
Rolling a D10,000 one more time, and
Do
in
we-
an
do we-
alternate universe,
did we make
I
it?
roll.
Oh, guys, congratulations, because we
Yes.
did make it. The totem is active. This is not going to count. We're just doing it for fun right now. It does not count, just for fun. But the totem is active. Re-rolls, enhancements are all active.
Thank you
Good
for
for this
that.
guy over here, too.
Thank
Go ahead.
you.
What'd you roll? This is what it would have been,
The roll
guys.
is not. The roll is 9,786.
See, I got better faith in that one.
9786. This is what it would have been if the first one was bad. 9786 is just for fun because we don't play with this thing enough. 9786.
Left side of the page.
All right. Here it is. Someone nearby thinks he's the last survivor of an extinct race. Oh! Wait, if it was
great.
Tom, it would have been correct.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh my
man.
God. That's awesome.
Wow.
Okay. Very awesome.
That's
that
fun.
that was a lot of fun. Okay, so so you hope for the best, and you pretty much got the best. You hit the crystal. You see a gravity wave go around the entire thing. What do you do after that? It's happening right in front of you. You're watching it. You're pulled out of the do it. You can't do anything. You're just stunned.
I was just like,
Dan, what do you want to do?
I look over at Harold. Is he okay?
Harold is still casting. He's keeping the casting alive, and he's kind of still with you. He's not like in another world right now. It kind of motions for you to come near, subtly.
Okay. I head over to the ginger wizard.
Okay. You head over to. Oh, I said Arella. Did I say Arella? I meant Harold. You head over to Harold the Ginger Wizard, and you basically see that he is concentrating on the spell that he's doing to cast a key time stop because time is still frozen right now. Okay.
Very good. Now, listen carefully. If this spell ends, that is it. The magic disrupted. I'll be able to get it through in time. If I'm going to send you all back through time to the first time we met. We have no time, so at least this will give us time to allow me to complete my spell. I'll explain. Do you remember when we first met?
Was that in the bar when we stole your spell book?
No.
No.
For real?
Anybody for 50 experience points? When did you first meet the Ginger Wizard? When did you first meet the Ginger Wizard?
When does he meet the first?
Anybody?
Souls.
No.
No.
Guys.
Sorry.
No, wasn't it at Smithy's? No, it wasn't.
That
Where the hell was
doesn't
it?
sound
So
right.
sad.
Wait, I'm blank. 'Cause I'm thinking I got two quests going on in my brain right now, and I'm.
You met the first time you met Ginger Wizard was in the Sunken City.
I was
the
when
vault.
we were underground and we were like,
Yes.
was that when Sparky was first born?
You took his place. You took someone made themselves. Well, Melissa did. I'm trying to give away something later, but Melissa posed herself as the Ginger Wizard, but the Ginger Wizard brought Melissa's character Jacinda into the room, and then she breathed fire on him. Tom shot lightning at him. You took a shot at him with your bullets, and then he dipped. he teleported out, and that was it. Okay, that's the first time. So back to in game.
Do you remember the first time we met?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I was working for Serio, the Chronomancer, and I was quested to find diamonds and free the dragon-born Jacinda. I was supposed to bring her to him if I could. And that's when I was still working for Solst, of course. But they didn't know I was working for the Chronomancer as well. After I teleported away from your group, I ran into a bit of trouble. Well, I went on a whole... Well, I guess you'll find out soon. I ran into your group from the future, from our present now. You appeared to me and you helped me. Now, I need you to complete your destiny. Because when you're there, I cannot extend this time stop for far too long without more diamonds. I need crystals, and the diamonds are extremely rare. And if I have pure diamonds enchanted, I could withhold it for days. But I almost have nothing left. But I do have enough time to send you to get more.
Where can I get them?
They'll be in the vault. I'll just count to me. When you find me, you'll here. Arella, go into my pocket. Arella goes in. Says yes. She pulls out. She has this. She pulls like a potion. You see as a spell being concentrated up, which is still going on, and you see him take some of the other stuff out, and he goes to the potion. She's holding it. He says some other words, and you see him kind of go like this. It's kind of like in Harry Potter where they pull the memory out, in a sense. It's similar to that, just to give you a visual, so I don't have to explain it. You go like this, and you see him, like a white light comes out of his head into the potion. He goes, you will meet me in the past. You will give this to me. You will ask me to help you get the diamonds. This will give me full memory of everything I know up to this point. And to prove it, to unlock me, you will say, well, I'll ask you for the unlock phrase, and you will say, Pingala, my sister's name, which no one should know. Do you understand?
Is it going to be just me or all of us?
I will send all of you, the entire group. Arella, you will stay with me. I will need your magic. Of course, of course. Oh, and one more thing. Normally the spell should bring you back to exactly where we are standing. If I send everyone in time, it'll bring you back to the same spot. But I fear because of the crystal and the spell, I don't know what's going to happen. We are merely going to hope it displaces you near the sunken city above. And Aurelia goes, that's a big hope, Harold. Well, won't have much of any choice. Again, all I could do is give you these moments. Maybe we have minutes here. Maybe we have 1 minute here. But if I send you away and you come back, it could be done so quickly. You could bring me the diamonds, and we could figure out a way to stop this before it gets worse, or at least delay it before we could not let what our vision saw happen, where we instantly die in this terrible place. Do you understand?
Yes, going back in time to when we first met you, I'll give you the passphrase, Pingala, your sister's name. I will give you the potion of your memories, so that the past you will know everything that the you from now knows, and then you will help us get diamonds, and we will bring the diamonds back to you now, here.
Yes. When you make contact with the diamonds, you will be pulled back instantly. The diamonds will feel the chronomancy in you. They will undo the spell. You will appear here. Very simple. Don't touch the diamonds until you're ready to go. Okay?
Okay.
I think that's it. And don't be seen by anything. Don't change anything. Don't ruin the quest. No, I'm just kidding. Don't ruin history. Be careful of what you touch and what you do. Only do it. But if you need to do something and it's necessary, do it. If someone's in your way and you must stop them, do it. But try not to change too much. Good luck. He finishes the spell that he started. You see like visions of little clocks in here. Everyone disappears, and you are sent to somewhere else, another time. Okay, we are going to head over to the other group.
All right.
You guys are on the walls trying to climb up, and no one is getting anywhere, and you're starting to get tired. You're now going to start making all of your checks with a -1 roll. And what do you guys want to do? This is you and Melissa playing an NPC, not her character. She's playing the random NPC that is with you right now. The two of you are in that elevator shaft that's 8x8. You're trying to get out, trying to climb the walls. The walls are hard to climb, at least a little bit too hard for you guys. And you're getting tired because there's no ground for you to step on.
Before I attempt to climb again, I start pushing on some of the rocks, the bricks sticking out of the wall. See if any of them potentially slide in, anything like that.
Nothing happens.
Nothing.
Melissa?
Is there anything on my person? Like, I look down around me, because
You
obviously...
just have clothes on, that's it. No items.
What?
You have clothes and no items on you.
I'm going to start trying to climb again.
Okay, make a roll, guys. You need 3 12s to get up. Out of game. Okay.
17. Oh, I mean 15. It's -1, sorry.
That's fine. No, you get a positive. Oh, yeah. Well, you get a positive one from before, so you 0 out. So it's just whatever you roll. For you, it's whatever you roll.
Oh, I rolled a 16.
Okay. So you're good. It's 1. You got past 2 more, and you get up to the top. You climb up about 15 feet.
Okay, I'm
Into
12.
Okay, so both of you are 15 feet up.
Second roll. Another 12.
Awesome. You are 30, 40 feet up. It's 75 feet to the door, to the ledge, and you'll at least have a moment's peace there. What's your second roll, Melissa?
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so Melissa, you bypass the next one. You go all the way to the top. She climbs up really fast, and she gets to the ledge. She's holding on to it. You can finish yours up.
Yes, 15.
Nice. No rerolls used. He's so mad. Vin's mad.
Since he was playing down.
You climb up. You get to the top, and you're both holding onto the ledge right there. You're at the bottom of the door, but you feel like you can hoist yourself if you had to. The ledge is very small. It's enough for a person to squeeze on, to sit on like a window ledge. But again, it's a ledge to a door, a wooden door that seems to be braced by iron as well. If you were to go further up, far, you would see this grate that was up there. You believe that's where you were thrown down from. But it seems much harder to climb from this point. The door seems to be more accessible and the way to go.
Okay, wait. Just hang on, Lewis. I'll try the door. So I pull myself up onto the platform and examine this door.
Examine this door.
This is just.
How do I take that?
Just like this.
Examine this door.
I said examine. That's, don't pay anything.
Examine.
I don't start rocking the door. That's what you ask.
I punch it with 2 fists.
I'm examining the door. What? With my fists.
almost
With
the-
Jack Johnson and Tom O'Leary.
I want to see the part where Meep starts bugging out because he's stuck in this place.
He's probably going to start bugging out. Okay, so you looking to the door or you touching the door?
First, I look at the door.
Okay, you look at the door. The door is wooden, braced by iron. There is a doorknob, and there seems to be no lock.
Okay.
What do you think?
Maybe before you touch it with your bare hand, like use a piece of cloth just in case you touch it, something else is wrong. At least you're touching it
Yes.
through something.
Remember Home Alone?
Yes. Okay. Even that seems dangerous, but okay. I take my shirt, cover my hand, and try the knob.
Oh, is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do? That thing that you said?
First, I search for traps.
Oh,
I search the door for
down
traps.
the dice.
Go ahead. Okay, make a roll.
Intelligence check.
You need a few more damage dice over here, Tony? I got
Yeah, I'm almost done doing
17.
damage.
I got you.
I'm just dealing damage to you. Hold on.
I make an intelligence check of
Can
17.
I get some more d20s? No, I'm fine.
How many you need? 5? 6?
At least 10 to 12. Okay,
I got
can
you.
you roll that 1d10,000 for a second? Okay, so you open the door, you touch the handle, and you do it, and it actually almost opens for you. And when you touch it, it goes... It opens up, and nothing happens. No trap is sprung.
What do I see beyond the door?
You see beyond the door.
I'm all about hand gestures.
Meep is very different from Arky. Meep investigates like this. He looks forward into the world. So you open up the door, and the door brings you into a hallway. To the far left and to the far right, both are the same thing. A very heavy and thick wooden door braced by iron, and the locks are braced like this heavy iron as well. And it's like a big keyhole in each one. It brings you into a hallway of which you're coming in the middle of the hallway, and you only can go forward maybe about 6 feet, and then you can go to the left or the right for about another 20 feet.
And that's
Is there room for me to get on now?
Yes, you can hop right up and you go into the room if you want to. You walk into the room, and to your left you see a hook that's holding a 100-foot rope, and there's 3 torches in the room on the wall.
I take the rope and a torch.
Okay, she takes Anne takes the rope, and Rob's upset that you did that.
no.
You take the rope, you take one of the torches, and she's just sitting there with a rope and a torch. Now, the next part of what I was going to say. On the floor, littering the floor, are keys. There are tons and tons of keys of all different make, model,
Size and shape.
size and shape, color, and, everything. Brass, gold, silver, dwarven steel, gnomish iron, red city steel, everything that's different. All over. There must be thousands of keys on the floor.
And now this is on the. There's 2 doors. The
There's
hallway
one door
split.
you came in, and then 20 feet to your left and right, symmetrically, there's a door at each end. Wooden door, braced by iron, and
And the hooks,
locks.
the hooks and rope are in the middle.
There was one hook with a rope when you walk in, like where you put your keys when you come home today. Right there. Now, did you walk in the room?
Yes.
Okay, you walk in the room, she's in the room. The second you get in, the door and slams tightly. I'm sure that's no big deal.
Well, we didn't want to go
That was
back
scary.
that way anyway. Well, one of these keys must unlock these doors, but how can we tell which one?
Well, if we look at is there any way to look at the lock and look at the keys and see if, like, the material matches for each?
There's thousands of them, though. We'll never be able to check them all.
Kyle Wright says, so he made this event while watching Saw 4, I believe. I've never seen Saw 4. And this puzzle is actually from the first season of Audio Dungeon. So maybe it's similar. You can tell us afterwards. I don't know. Scott Weber says it gives 100 stars. Hashtag Meep has a good disposition.
Very nice. Thank you.
Awesome. Kyle writes, remind you to always check for traps. Charles Morris reminds you that your hand is probably wet. And Mark Shank says, yeah, LOL, look for keys. Okay. Andrew Bowler says, the gods are guiding you.
Okay, so
Are we sure we need a key to open it? Like, should we just try like we did with the other door?
yeah, check it out.
I love how he's so passive.
I know.
He's so passive.
It's so different.
You do you, man. Whatever you want.
Whatever. We might die. It's whatever.
No aggression here, man.
Listen, if we die, I love you. It doesn't matter.
Oh my. Oh
All
man.
right, so I do the same thing. I like wrap cloth around my hand before I try and like shimmy the door.
Okay. You wrap cloth around your hand. You check the door. The door is not hot. It's not. You're not getting electrically shocked. Everything seems fine. And you stop, and nothing happens. The other door is exactly the same. It does not seem to be the answer. Shaking the door knob to open it does not seem to be the thing that's solving the day. All of a sudden, not related to her touching the doors. It happens when she's not doing anything. So there's no correlation to that. You hear some weird sound and bubbling sound with the water outside. And you hear like the sound of water moving. Perhaps a bit too much.
That's not good.
The shaft may be filling up. We'll have to hurry. I take one of the torches and I start waving it like on the keys. The fire will no doubt highlight the proper key.
Okay, you put the torch down, try to look at it at desperation, and it just glints off the keys.
I start tapping the keys with the torch.
You start tapping the keys now with the
tapping all
torch.
around the floor.
Okay, you're thinking that you're Melissa, that you're in a room with the madman, and but you're not know what's going on. But the water sounds like it's getting closer and closer.
Okay. With the rope.
Melissa, do you want to take an action?
I want to start like I would like to inspect all the walls just to make sure that we actually need the door, like the doors or the keys. You know, that maybe there's some other kind of trick.
Okay, inspect the walls. Give me a d20 roll plus 1.
14.
14. Okay, while you don't find a way to get out, you do discover a detail about the room that you can see that there are marks on the walls that show you that the water has reached the very heights of this room, perhaps all the way to the top, past the torches, and perhaps to the ceiling itself.
Ruh-roh, Scooby.
Yeah.
Meep, we can try doing some of these keys, but it sounds like the water's coming up pretty fast. We have this rope now. What if we tie it around the two of us and then throw it up to try and get it to the grate where we think we fell down and pull ourselves up?
Magonite says, always turn it off before removing RAM. LOL. Try the RAM thing. Take it one test. Oh,
What's happening?
They're actually talking about a computer RAM. I thought you were saying RAM the door.
Yeah. Thought I was getting some help here.
Guys, get your other conversations out of here.
The rope, you said it's just a rope. Is there any sort of grappling hook attached to it? You said the rope was
I didn't say
over
that.
a hook on the wall, right?
No, it's hanging on a hook on the wall. But good try.
No, that's what I was just clarifying.
Did you say there was a gun on the end of that rope? It was a teleporting
So
wand?
we've got a
You mean
rope.
to tell me there's no bazooka hanging there? I can just blow the door off the hinges with
What,
it?
how many rocket launchers are on the end of that rope? I forget what you said. 1, 2? If it's 1, that's fine.
It was 5.
Yeah. Oh, it's 5.
Five,
Okay,
it's
it's
five.
perfect.
We have scuba gear here?
Yeah, scuba gear. It's perfect.
The oxygen tank's over in the corner over
Yeah,
there.
just get him. Should I just get him now?
We have the rope, but no way to attach it to anything.
Can we pull the hook off the wall and tie it to the hook? I don't know.
Yes, we'll fashion a grappling hook. I yank at the hook.
Okay, roll a strength check. Achieve a 17 or above, you yank it out. Otherwise, you do not, no matter how many more times you try.
No.
You go,
No, I think it's more like...
he's not budging.
He's not very big, is he?
Just a little
The
guy.
little hooky too. You're like, meh. Melissa's like, why am I trapped in a gnome? Okay, all of a sudden, you hear the water, and you see the water come into the thing.
Just start grabbing keys and let's just try whatever keys we can.
I'm sorry. Okay. Yes, let's try that. I grab a key and put it in the door.
Okay, you try random keys.
No.
Are you just picking up random keys
This
on
is
the
never
floor?
going to work. It might work, but first, Maybe these torches, there's some clue there.
You think if we take them off in a certain order?
Yeah, let's like rearrange them in all the different possible combinations the torches could be in their hold. They were in like just torch holders on the wall.
Yeah, sconces.
Sconces.
Let's see if this is like a young Frankenstein thing. If you move the right one, the wall moves.
Right.
Okay, so you remove the torches. When you remove the torch, take 25 experience points. When you remove the torch, you see something scribbled in the back of one of the torches that would be hard to be seen unless you moved it. And what it says is, anybody remember?
Oh,
I remember.
Man, I don't remember that
that
part. I don't remember that part.
I don't remember that
Dan,
part
go
at
ahead.
all.
I thought we did something else.
Yeah, we found the keys.
Be quiet.
Dan, go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah.
It says, "It must get worse before it gets better."
Oh, that's vaguely familiar.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Good. Nice
No, you
job,
said
Dan.
Let's get worse.
How did you remember
You
that?
went back and watched the episode.
Can't watch it, yeah.
I remember that. No.
Wow.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm impressed.
Must get worse.
He remembers the Super Zeros. This guy remembers every little thing that's
listen,
possible.
He's the man.
I'm not going to dispute it.
What could that mean?
Okay.
Do we
it
have to
must get
let
worse.
the water?
Does it say anything behind any of the other ones?
Check the other ones, and you do not see anything else.
Okay, so maybe the water has to rise to a certain part, and then we can move around the torches, and then the doors open?
And that means you'll have to let the water rise. That's your decision, of course. Just a reminder. So the water that is going up by about 1 inch per minute.
And starting to fill up the room we're in now. Like
Yeah,
we're
we'll say
standing in
it's about
a couple of inches of water.
yeah.
It has to get worse, but at what point do we... So what are we doing after we let the water rise?
He drowned.
A little?
I mean, I'm not sure that's the right answer, but
Maybe-
if you're saying it has
maybe
to get
the-
worse before it gets better, then wouldn't that mean that we have to, I don't know.
The right key must float. Is any key floating on the water?
It's only 3 inches of water. You do see like some keys are starting to float a bit. Either they're not made the same way as a normal key, but they're floating very easily. But there's not
I
just
wanna
one.
grab
There's
a floating
many.
key. I grab a floating key and try it.
Okay.
You grab a floating key. It doesn't work.
Perhaps when the water reaches lock level, they will open or be destroyed or something.
There's nothing else.
Not helping you, buddy. Sorry. Nice
He looks
try.
at me like, huh?
I saw that look.
You guys know.
Nice try.
There's nothing else on the walls
500
or anywhere.
500 stars from Scott Weber. Hashtag what would Meet Murphy do? Meet Murphy has no idea. Charles Morrison writes WWMMD. I love it, guys. Let's see 1,000 hashtag WWMMDs right now. Mark Shanks says bribe me to re-examine the door lock. Maybe the key is similar. Yes,
I'll do that.
Dave Romero just noticed. Wasn't this the room that the group found themselves in during season 1, prior to
Yeah.
heading to the Collector's City, and Hogar died climbing down the rope? I just started watching the stream.
That's awesome.
Yes, you're exactly right. Now, but if you just caught in, it is Arky Fint, who has no memory of what's going on. He is now Meep Murphy, and he didn't go through that. So now, for the first time ever, his character's going through it, and Rob has never seen the episode, so Rob has no idea
Rob,
what it is.
You made a career choice. You went to China,
Yeah.
and now you're stuck.
Rob went to China.
The episode,
Now
and
he's
now you
stuck.
don't know how to solve
Who
this puzzle.
cares? You got Ann Lewis trying to get through the door. No one there.
No, I'm glad.
WWMMD.
Okay, so
Okay, you're up to.
I continue to examine as the water rises. I keep a sharp eye on,
Okay, what? How
on
many?
everything.
To save time, how many inches or
At
feet?
6 inches, I've
Okay, 6 inches goes up. What do you want to do?
You evaluate my life.
Pretty much.
How high? I just do a general observation. Does anything?
Investigation.
anything
Go ahead.
19.
You see a lot of keys that are floating. The water is swelling in. You're seeing how fast you confirm that it's rising still the same speed, maybe a little bit faster. And that's it. The doors on the sides, you can tell, are very tight, probably watertight. That's all the investigation I can give you in the room right now.
I want to inspect the locks again for both.
Okay, you inspect the locks, roll investigation as well. And that's just you looking around the room trying to observe everything that's happening, right? That's not you taking any directions. Let's be clear. 19. You don't discover anything new. The locks are very heavily braced. They're very strong. They can't be broken. Not with no tools.
No, but I mean, like, I looked at the lock itself to see if it would match a key.
Oh, you don't see... You don't find anything that matches, no. At least not right now.
Okay, I'll go up to each of the sconces and try and turn them.
Okay, you go over to turn the sconces, and no good. Nothing happens. We're going to head over now to the other group.
Oh boy.
So you guys, now remember, you have all flashes. You have a little bit more of a memory. Everything flashes through. All of a sudden, you guys appear, and you see around you a city emerging. The city is the same city that you see on the stream around the streamy box that I'm in right now. This is actually the sunken city, and you can't see the main parts of that picture, but that is it. So you guys appear in the city, and when you arrive, the first thing you notice is that all of you came. Tom's not with you, obviously. Tom was very high up.
We didn't even know what Tom was.
Yeah. Arella stayed behind with Harold. Holgar is here. Thistle is here. Botorius is here. And you notice that Abyssia didn't make it. Abyssia didn't make the teleport or whatever happened. Maybe she's still there. Hopefully she didn't teleport somewhere else. You don't know the answer to that. So it's 1, 2, 3 of you. And unfortunately, that's
That's
it.
gonna make it. So Brooke's character's dead, right?
Yes.
Brooke, you're off the show. No.
Tell Brooke to join in right now. So Brooke's character's dead, right? And stop watching. Okay, so you guys appear and looking around. You're actually by some barrels. The 3 of you. You can role play, or you're in the heart of the city. You look around on the street. You're basically you're close to Main Street. In the distance, you can see the vault, and you see there are actually some guards like outside the vault and such. And
Do we know?
Oh, we did.
Where we are?
You're looking. You're extremely confused. It's like real life,
Yeah, that's why.
real D&D gaming right now. You're really confused. You're somewhat confused, and Dan, you know the most. So guys, you can role play. You appear, and surprisingly, because of how busy it is, it's like being weird in the middle of New York City. No one's gonna spot you because everything's weird. There's too much going on. So you guys appear near some barrels. No one catches you, just by the luck of the draw. It's a DM gift to you. Go ahead, guys.
Are we dead?
Holgar, what did he do to us, Holgar? What?
Listen,
I think we died.
we did not die. We're okay.
Is he still holding the rod?
Harold has been practicing a lot of time magic, chronomancy. He sent us back in time to the sunken city when we first met him. So we have to find him, and we have to convince him that he sent us back in time to meet him here and now. And he has to give us diamonds so that the other herald by the crystal can keep working his time magic on the crystal. Okay?
So,
Oh man.
we have to go and meet him in a time when we tried to kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, great. This should be easy.
And if you fail, Dragano is going to kill you the next few seconds when you arrive.
Is he still holding the rod?
Yes.
Can we get that back?
Well, we have it.
Yeah, I know, but can I get that back?
When he says we, he means he.
Yeah.
You know,
Here you go.
he likes to hold it.
I mean, I was able to recover it.
Yes,
and
yes.
you know,
we heard the story. Plenty of time.
What's back?
So come on.
I give him the rod.
Okay. You have the rod.
So, all right, just to refresh me, this is before we blew up the city, right?
So I'll tell you this one fact. You guys are currently inside the main first area with Randall the Gnome, where you guys are about to have a fight with the guards.
Yes.
So you guys, right now, you guys just have, it looks like you guys have just gotten through and locked the door, and you are pretending that you're catering the party there. That's what's going on right now
Oh, at the vault.
at the vault.
Right. That was a nice
So guys, and
disruption we made.
for anyone who wants to go back and see this episode about what's going on, it's
Oh my
episode
God.
season 2, episode 17 and 17, 18, 19, basically those 3, and you'll see the other side of it.
Hogar.
So where was he? Where
are we supposed to find him in the vault? Because it's going to be hard for us to get in there again. I mean, as it is, we got in there the first time.
So just to remind you, you do know the vault very well now. You've been in the vault, and the last time you were at the vault, you were there up top where you know there's a hatch goes in, and you see that this way, that's only the way you could go normally. There are no windows, obviously, on the lower levels. There's no way to get into the front door here unless you're going to make a show of yourself. You do know, and that's not me giving anything away, you were just there,
Right.
in-game recently. The top has a hatch that goes right down.
So, all right. I have a
But
question.
he's in there, right? Hogar, we got to get in there to get to meet up with him, right?
As you say that, you're saying is he in there, and you see him walk right by the guards and like basically tell them to get out of the way, like yelling at them, and he goes through the door and goes inside. So maybe it wasn't locked now.
Wait. He's gone?
Yeah, he's far down the
Yeah, like
road,
down the
and he
way.
walks into the front, and you can spot him because he got the red hair and the yellow robes.
You didn't think this was going to be easy, did you? So I should have said that out of game.
So I just want to. All right. So
I'll tell you what, if you want to make a running chance to go get him, you can roll for a natural 20, and you guys can just burst out and try to catch up. You get no re-roll. Give you one chance.
All right.
And I want to see if you roll natural 20, I want to see it.
All right, so one of you guys has to roll then.
Okay, God, who wants to roll it?
Nope.
Okay, so here's what happened. You guys run out to try to catch the ginger wizard. I gave you a chance. How far? How far off?
12.
12. So you guys get about like halfway. All of a sudden, you turn to the left as you're running, and you see Abyssia and Loot, if you remember, who are outside looking at the guards. And Abyssia is not facing you. They're talking about how to get inside because they know that your old selves are inside. And Loot is facing you, and Loot looks at you and goes, as you guys running by.
I don't think you'd recognize me.
Well, he looks at the three of you.
Might recognize him.
I don't know why. Why would he recognize you?
I'm
You've
40.
aged
I've
more.
aged 20.
20 years.
I went from a 16-year-old kid to a 40-year-old man.
You're a halfling. Don't you live longer?
No.
Halflings have slightly longer
Actually-
than humans.
I don't. No, they don't.
don't.
I'll tell you what. I'll figure out what he remembers in his own brain, and you figure out what this remembers in their brain, and then we'll all get together and talk about it. So as the three of you, the half giant and the dwarf and the thistle, who he knows, run past, who he just saw a minute ago, run past, and he looks, and he basically looks over like this, like, and so he stops talking to Abyssia. He's like, and then he says something, but you don't hear what he says. What do you guys do? This is your 6 seconds.
If I see him, I
Try to get out of sight.
pull them off.
Okay. So you guys pull off into I guess one of the alleys. You go with them, and
Yeah,
Dan, you do the same
absolutely.
thing.
Out of sight.
Yeah. If I feel him pulling on me, I go with him.
Okay. So now everyone, I want you to watch this episode, this video I'm about to play for you very carefully.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Watch very carefully. I'm now going to play a scene from season 2, episode 19, where the Loot spots you guys traveling through time. Okay, so you guys make your way back. As you're walking through the crowd, you see him looking at somebody as he passed them.
Oh, God.
And you can't tell he's looking at it. He goes, interesting.
What?
So I think I saw somebody I know. Let's go back later.
Wow. Wow. I'm impressed. That was great.
So
Wow. Sorry.
So that is a scene from season 2, episode 19. And you guys go to the side and you guys retreat. Go back and watch it. It's wild.
That's
right?
great. That's great.
I did that once before in our other quest
Yeah.
when we were kids. I did a couple moments like that.
Very nice.
I remember her doing that.
It's
I
a
remember
it's a long time Hail Mary DM pull.
That's great.
Anyway, so you guys go into the alleys on the side, and you guys hope that he didn't see you enough to realize or care or anything else. And you guys just wait there for a second. you guys can continue role playing. Go ahead.
So,
Remember, or I thought we were supposed to like.
yeah, I know. We might have a problem. You kind of look identical. It's only 2 years from here. Mm-hmm. I might have a chance of pulling it off. I mean, it's 22 years, and I mean, how many half giants do you see standing around?
Not a lot.
I have no hair anymore.
He looks different. He does.
You still
but
look.
he's still
You
big.
still look like Holgar.
He's still a half giant. You know, you still draw attention. But he does look different.
Billy Hansen, welcome to the stream. What's up, Billy?
How do we?
Legolas.
Legolas, Mega Goat.
How do we get to him now? Do we hope that he comes back out? How long do we have? Do we have days?
Well,
Hours?
He said that as soon as we touch the diamonds, we'll be sent back forward in time
So if
to where we left from.
so, technically, if we never actually talk to the Ginger Wizard, we could be stuck here forever.
We might be lost in time. Yeah.
Well, then we gotta do our mission. Come on, we gotta find him. We gotta convince him.
Well, we know where he is. It's just a matter of getting in there. And I remember how we got in there last time, and I don't think we're gonna be able to do it with just the three of us.
how about through the top, through the roof?
That's what I mean.
That's no good.
It's highly guarded. And we got in there the last time doing that. And do you remember what?
You didn't go
type
through the
of-
roof last time.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
You went to the front door.
Yeah,
You were catering service.
We
Catering
just-
service
Oh,
going
I'm
to the
thinking-
roof.
we
I'm thinking-
disguised.
We're catering. We're coming through your attic.
I'm thinking of the
we
Sunday.
gave him- yeah,
I'm
we
thinking of
fed
the
them.
Sunday quest. I'm sorry.
I mean,
The
when I get
Sunday
food
quest, we
catered,
went through the window.
when I get
went through
food
the
catered,
roof.
they come through the attic first. I demand it.
Always.
Do me a favor. Could you get a 30-foot ladder, go to the top of the house, come through an attic, and then meet me in the basement? Thanks.
The Sunday mission, we went through the roof. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm
Stop
sorry.
saying the Sunday mission. They don't know what
I
you're talking about.
know, and I'm confusing myself.
Keep it in your own brain.
I'm confusing myself, though. That's the problem.
You're confusing everyone else too.
Yes, thank you. Welcome to my world.
All right. But we know there's a way in up there. So that's.
Can we go through the roof?
I think we have
If we go through the roof,
Did
I mean,
when we were catering, did we come outside at any point?
yeah, I think didn't you come outside? Somebody exited and then came back. I don't remember who.
Vicia leave and then she.
No, there was multiple people.
And Jacques, maybe.
Maybe it was Jacques.
Jacques, I think
I
Jacques
don't-
went outside.
So
no?
it's a long time, man.
I know.
And whatever you remember is what you remember. Guys, for anyone who wants Mega Goat back in the show, Billy Hansen is my brother who had the
Yes.
goat on there. And guys, if we see, give me a hashtag Mega Goat right now. And if I get 20 Mega Goats, 20 hashtag Mega Goats,
Yeah.
then we'll try to convince Billy to come on the show. But I need 20. Good luck, guys.
Mega goat.
Okay, go ahead, guys.
I mean, I guess. Good.
If one of us left, then the one of the three of us can go back in, and the guards may think that, you know, the us from now is the us from then.
Yeah. Yeah, but they wouldn't let whoever left back in was the problem. Now, well,
You guys killed about 2 minutes sitting in this alley, just so you know.
but when did we actually confront him? When was it?
We were in. It was.
Was
I
it
feel like
inside?
it was before we went down to the lower levels, right? Like we were in there and he showed up, right? Before we went down. That's what I remember.
It's good, Davey. What he remembers?
I don't.
I'm pretty sure I'm right. Okay.
I'm taking him on it. I don't remember.
Or it
Well-
had to be before we went down.
3 minutes killed.
Didn't he?
Abyssea was him, right?
Didn't he have?
Just to take you out a second,
The
you guys are
Dragonborn.
casually having a conversation about the past, and your friend is holding a spell in the future.
I know.
I'm not going to tell you you have a time limit on you, but I'm telling you, you don't have this kind of time.
But
He's asking casual questions about what happened.
don't we have like all the time
I don't
in the
know.
world?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's
I'm just giving you. I'm just saying some things to you. Just
all right,
words.
All right.
Say, do it. Act as you like.
How guarded? Remind me how guarded this place is. I feel like it was
It's
like
guarded. There's a lot of guards.
yeah, like
There's
to
a
the
lot of
teeth,
guards.
right?
Yeah. There's a lot of guards. Just
I'm not gonna tell you what you
assume that.
remember. You must use your
I
own
remember-
brain.
No, I'm asking you. I'm like looking at the building, right? Like I'm.
No,
I'm
you're not. You hid behind.
Yeah.
Right, you're not looking at the front anymore.
Okay.
There's a lot of guards.
Charles Morrison says, "Get to the roof, dang it!"
Whenever we try to make a plan, it doesn't work.
That's not true.
Let's just go.
That's not true.
What?
Jared Wood says,
Go for the roof.
Jared Wood says, just ask yourself, what would Bill and Ted do?
We can't interact. Well, didn't he say like not to like mess up anything that already happened?
Right.
So if that's the case, we cannot go through the front door because we're in the front door, which means that we'll instantly mess up what's going on inside.
Yeah, they don't want to see us. We don't want to see us.
So
Right.
it's either we go in through the top, and that's really about it because I think that's the only way. No, wait. Isn't there?
Yes.
There's the entrance. There's the entrance from the mines.
Underground.
The one that goes into the vault.
Is
That's
that how
a
we left?
very long detour.
It is, but it'll instantly bring us into the vault.
But he just went in the front door.
I get that, Hogar, but if we go in the front door, we're in the front door. And we're gonna mess up whatever's going on in there.
What if we go in from the roof? And don't forget, if we go in through the mines and we encounter him in the mines, it's not him.
We encounter him in the
Not him?
What do you mean?
Because Abyssio was Herald. Remember?
Jacinda.
Oh, it was Jacinda?
Yeah. Melissa's
Oh, right,
character.
okay.
Wait, Jacinda was Herald?
She used a spell,
was-
like an alter self, or change self spell.
Right.
So she just walked in the front door?
No.
No, he brings her out,
Yeah.
right? And then
He teleports away. He's not seen again.
Right.
And then you guys just choose him to use to go down when you go downstairs below into the mines.
right.
You just
Then
decided
she
to
takes-
choose his
right.
image.
Oh, that's right, because the mines are guarded.
5 minutes passed.
So that means we got to get to him before he leaves. And that happens like on the level floor, not down in the mines or not in the vault or anything like that.
So we gotta go. So you're saying we gotta go in through the top?
I think we go in through the top.
I think so.
I don't like this.
I don't
I don't
like it either.
How are we gonna get past all these guards?
6 minutes burned.
All right, let's go. I begin to like look at the guards around the building to see what we have.
Okay, there's no real guards around the building. A lot of them seem to be in the front and paying attention to that. It seems to be a commotion out there.
Yeah, can we see like the side of the building from where we are?
Yeah, you can get to the side and the back of the building. There's no guards there.
No
Let's
guards
go.
there. What's the building made out of? Like, what kind of climbing chances do we have?
Stone. It's kind of difficult to climb.
I got it.
With Thistle's help, you could do it.
I pull out the grappling hook and rope. If there's nobody around, I look around real quick. Give it
Okay, so there is a distraction. We'll make a roll for the guards. Do me a favor on chat right now. Give me 10 rolls, guys. First 10 rolls. Todd, if you can keep tabs. If anyone rolls a 1, that is a guard that spots them. So everybody roll, and do not roll a 1, everybody. Roll a d20. So you guys throw it up there, and you guys start climbing. Okay, so we're going to see if any of the guards spot you from the fans.
I don't like this.
Exclamation point, roll d20. Oni rolled an 18. Magonite rolled I didn't see it yet.
So he comes out into the entrance with her, right?
Oh, it didn't work for you.
Which is-
Not out the entrance of the outside.
No, in, like,
but
the-
in the
the
main
lobby,
room.
the lobby.
I think so, or
Todd,
like a
let me know if
room
any
near
ones
that,
come up.
because I remember it being before we went down.
I don't remember.
Okay, so you guys
He
climb
comes
up.
out of like another door that we're not going down. But it's like a door from upstairs or something,
I honestly don't remember it.
or another room. That's what I think.
Magnite rolled a 1, so you have a 1. So as you guys are climbing up, you guys are near the top. You hear like, hey there, get down from there. And he starts calling other guards. They start running over there, but there's not that many. All the other guards are in the front because they think there's a breach happening from some sort of something going on or whatever's happening there. Whatever you can remember from the past.
Or chaos.
Yes, your initial chaos. So they're focusing on that, and people are getting confused between that and you guys. And they may even think that you guys are together working it. Thank you, Steve. So you guys are almost at the top when they spot you, and then within the next 30 seconds, you guys get to the top up there. When you're there, you see that there are 2 archers. These are Queen's Guards archers. Don't forget, these are not Suckin City soldiers. These are Queen's Guards. Then they're over the front with the arrows, bows and arrows, and they have longbows, and they're looking down.
I go
Do they turn around and look at us?
They don't. They don't hear you.
I point to them, to the left, or the left one, and I go to the right one.
Okay.
I beeline for the right one.
Okay, go for it. And guys, you make your attacks. Go ahead.
I've got
And I backstab
All
him.
right. I take the left one.
28.
Hit.
That is
23.
Hit.
Do I have to roll for damage for
21.
this?
No. Hit.
Okay.
You guys run up to him. You hit him. Show me how you hit him. What you do.
I basically backstab him and pull him down.
Okay. What do you do?
Yeah, I was thinking about chopping him on the side and like.
Okay. So you have thought not to make him fall. So it's just what I was
Right,
checking for.
right.
Okay. So you do it. You take him out. Both of the guards fall to the ground, and they die instantly because you guys are 20th level. And they are not. You guys take him down. The roof is clear.
The opening that's in the roof.
It's a hatch.
Is it locked?
Okay, you go over to it, check it. It's not locked.
It is not locked. All right, pop it open.
Okay. You open it up. You guys head down. You head down. The coast is pretty much clear. To speed this up, you guys start heading down, checking, being careful the way you go through, and you pass through a bunch of like meeting rooms and such. Let me take you back to what I got here. You make your way down from the top of the vault. You encounter Queen's Guards up top. You pass through a large meeting area, Gnomish-style offices, records rooms, a VIP area lounge with food and drinks. And after a bit of time, you travel down to the main floor, not running into many other guards besides that. There's a couple of guards, but they're kind of just walking past. You're able to avoid them without fighting pretty easily because the place is busy and there's no way they expect someone to be up here. So you guys make your way down pretty easily. Finally, you guys get to the bottom, which is basically remember the door that Jacinda was pulled out of in the back of the vault? She came out of a door. So when you guys were in the main room, there were lifts up there. A lift goes up, one lift goes down. There's another door that Jacinda was pulled through when she was in chains from the Ginger Wizard.
That's what I was talking about.
So,
yeah.
Okay.
behind that door is this big area, like a big lobby, and it goes off to other areas. Okay, you guys walk into that big area. You guys walk into you guys walk to that big area, and to your left, you see that there is 2 doors that look like they might go to like prison areas because of the way the bars are lined up. It's like a temporary holding for thieves if they caught somebody
Check
nearby.
over there.
What do you want to do?
Well, why don't we know he comes out this door, right?
I think that door.
Right? When he came out by himself.
You don't know if he went in already or if you're waiting for nothing, and obviously time is of the essence to some degree here.
Is the door? Can we Is it a doorway or is it a closed door?
All are closed doors. There are bars.
All right.
There are bars on 2 of them, but you can't.
All right, so
Let's take a peek
Stay
into
here.
that one.
Let me look and see if Jacinda's still in the cell. And I scurry down the hall to see if anybody's in the cells still.
Okay, you go down. You go down to the hall. You see that the 2 doors that are blocking you into the cell areas. You're looking through, and you can't tell who's in the cell or not. You do hear talking behind one of the doors, though.
All right, I'm gonna make a listen check to see if I can hear what's going on behind the door.
Okay.
It is a 19.
You can tell that there are 2 people talking, and we're going to go to that conversation now. Okay, so now, Melissa, you're going to play Jacinda.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're actually playing your character. Tell people about who your character is real quick.
My name's Jacinda. I'm a dragonborn. I'm a sorceress.
Okay. So right now you are in jail in the vault. You were caught. You were working for the Red City, as you do with Vin Badani's character, Celifair. And you guys, you were left behind. You know, you're sure you should have yelled at your husband for that. This was in a side quest in Ori Dungeon. And
It's okay.
so you are in a cell right now, and you've been visited by a whole bunch of different people. People see you in there because of how rare your race is. People think they call you Dragonborn, they call you Beastborn. They don't really know, what you are, or rarely have heard of you. There's a lot of myth and stories and rumor and gossip about where your race came from. If they came from dragons turning into mortals and coupling with mortals, or if they came from Beastborn and it's like a natural thing in society. Some people answer to say it's both or one or the other. So people come to look at you kind of like you're in a zoo, which is terrible. You hate it, of course. Finally, the Ginger Wizard, who you've seen before, who you faced before in combat, he really didn't have his attention, but he was forced to kind of like leave, returns. And he enters the room.
Is he by himself?
This is before you're hearing it. So he enters the room. He walks over to you. Listen, Dragonborn. I know you don't like me. I'm not here to actually kill you or hurt you. I tried another approach because I didn't know how to convince you, but it is important that you get out of here. So,
I agree.
Good. So, I want to get you out of here and back to the Red City or wherever you came from, as long as no one else gets you, because I'm sure you don't want to be taken, and I'm sure you realize now how your power of dragon breath is very valuable these days when crystals are very highly sought.
Why should I trust you at all?
What else do you have to trust? You hear the conversation, that last part of it, and now.
What do you propose?
A temporary alliance. You come with me, I'll put you in chains, we'll make a show of it. I'll bring you outside. There are some individuals that are posing as, I don't know, some sort of catering service, and they're getting by the guards, and I feel that it's going to go very bad soon. But I believe that one of them is working with the Red City. I will put you into their care. I will stay and your enemy supposedly to them, but you will escape to them. My quest will be done, and you will be free. Sound good? That's all you hear. Vinny, what do you want to do? Anything?
Hey, wait. I move back down the hall to them.
Okay. So guys, role play outside.
He's in there with her.
Oh, right now.
Right now.
Okay.
It sounds like it's just the two of them.
All right, well, let's
Okay,
go.
let's go in.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys walk into the door. He looks behind. You see him get ready. Jacinda, you see some people come in that you do not recognize. At this time, you have not seen them yet. And he gets on guard, and he's like, he puts up his hand.
We're not here to fight you.
Who are you?
We're
Your
here to talk.
sister's name is Bingala.
You say that he puts his hand down. He goes, wait, you are the same people that are outside.
You sent us.
What do you mean I sent you?
Tell him, Hogar.
I hold up. I say that this potion contains your future memories. Drink this potion, and you'll know exactly what's happening. You sent us here.
He takes the potion. I'm not sure if I want to know. But if you
Let
said
me out of here
you
first.
said the unlock word, so obviously you know something. You met the Chronomancer, or you met me. So what are you here for? I am here to take her out of here because apparently the Chronomancer let me know that someone is going in any moment right now is going to come through here, some sort of teleportation, and they're going to try to take the Dragonborn and use her to make more crystals.
Continue what you're doing.
Yes.
You need to free her. But you need to drink that fast.
I don't want to know what's going to happen in the future. No, I will help you. We will work together. I'll make you this agreement. This creature, this person, whoever it is supposed to be very powerful. Stay here, help me fight, and whatever you need, I'll help you. What are you here for?
We're here to get more diamonds. to help us in the future.
Of course, you were sent by me. Yes, that is my it's my side mission. Fine. Help me. I need some diamonds I'm going to take here. I'll give you the rest.
What are we helping you with?
Whatever could come through that portal. Prepare yourselves.
Portal.
The portal that's coming.
He just said this.
Wow.
He just said it to us.
The future's
Even I got it.
The future's looking dark.
Maybe I'll drink his potion.
Drink this potion. Oh, that's what's happening.
Oh.
Man, that would really turn things upside down, huh?
Okay, I'll be less subtle about it. Who or what is coming through the portal?
I don't know. We don't know.
Okay.
Well, if you drank the potion, wouldn't you know?
He said to you 3 times he does not want to drink
I
the potion.
know. I'm being persistent about it.
So
Much more
you see
agreeable in
you
the
see him
future,
you see him look around and look into a spot. All of a sudden, in a spot in the middle of the room, Jacinda is still in the jail cell. You see starts opening and he gets ready for it. And
Let me end here. I
So-
can help you.
the portal opens up, and we're gonna stop it right there for 1 second. We're going over to Mr. Rosmataro. Meet Murphy. Okay, meet Murphy, and Melissa gets to play both timelines now.
Awesome.
You guys are struggling with the water. The water is 6 inches up right now, and you guys are checking the keys, checking the locks, and you've investigated your way around the room a couple times. What do you want to do?
Okay, I want to see if there are any keys not floating.
Okay, how do you do that?
I guess I'll have to let the water come up a little bit. Well, I'll try and see if there's enough water. I stick my head under the water.
You feel like if you got to a foot, you can
Like,
pull that
yeah.
off successfully.
Okay. When it gets to a foot, I do that.
Okay, you wait for a foot. You guys are getting a little nervous. You realize that the water gets to the top. It's probably not going to go down, at least not for a quick amount of time. And you start looking for something that's on the ground. Roll a check. To discover anything, you need a 15. Now,
18.
okay. I was going to tell you terms of failure, but you're fine. So you go through, look around. All of a sudden, you find a key that is as heavy as like a 20-pound weight. And you pick it up. Well, can you?
I can pick up 20 pounds. I'm not a baby.
You sound you speaking like a
Maybe Meep is?
I found the key.
the key.
Maybe you should let her get it.
She's like, no problem. Okay, what do you do?
I run to one of the doors and stick the key
Okay,
in.
you put it, turns the door and locks it. You open up the door to the right, and you see that all of your items are inside. Well, you assume, because you have no idea. There's guns in there. There's tools, all sorts of crafting tools and different things like that. Things like little hammer, screwdrivers, all sorts of things. Gnomish trinkets and such. And you find daggers, 2 short swords, leather armor, and a belt pouch. Okay?
A bell pouch?
Belt pouch, yes.
Great. I start grabbing.
Oh, and rope. You find a rope on your stuff. So you see both your stuff are separated, one on each side, and that's it. What do you want to do?
I take all the gnomish stuff,
Okay.
and that's it. It's just a room. I do a quick
It's
examination.
actually a small closet.
Small
pretty much.
closet. I do a quick examination, investigation of the walls, the floor, nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. I'll run back to the.
Other door.
Yes, Lewis, you have the rope. Does she have both ropes now? You said there was
She
a rope
does.
in the- okay, good.
Yeah.
Run to the other door. Try it.
You open up the water's at like a foot and a half now. You open the door, and the water flows out, and you walk into a circular room. This room has a 5-foot ledge that goes around the entire diameter of the room. From your side, your door, to the other side of the circle is about 180 feet. In the center of this room, there is another platform. From the 5-foot outer rim to the center platform, which is about 15 feet, we'll say, you see that there is a gap between that area, that it goes into a pit where you can just see the semblance of spikes and pointy things below. In the middle of that platform, in the middle of this whole room, seems to be your way out. It's a long rod with little things coming out of it on the side, and that looks like a way that you'll climb out. And it goes up to what looks like a circular hole, almost like a manhole cover, on the top of the ceiling. And you can feel the fresher air, because it is still underground, but the fresher air that it's in here. And it looks like if you could just get there, you could be fine. But again, you have a long gap between the...
Okay, so the circular room, 5-foot platform kind of around. What's the distance between the edge platform and the center platform?
Well, it's 180 feet across. That means it's 90 feet to the center, or 90 feet. And then it pulls back 7.5 feet. So 82.5 feet minus the 5.
Carry the 1.
So you have 77.5 feet in between the...
Too far to jump. And
the answer is too far.
How long is the rope that I have?
You have a total of 200 feet of rope.
Okay.
I just watched this argument before.
What if we put, like, a noose on the end of it, on the end of the rope, and then like throw it, see if we can attach it to one of the steps?
There's steps on the central platform?
Just little posts that come out of this one, like this.
Yeah.
like foot
The post.
pegs.
Pegs. There's pegs on the column going down.
It's no. It's like
like a rod,
it's like a
you
big
said.
pole. Imagine someone
Going up.
had a pole just sitting in the middle of the whole
I see.
thing,
You're thinking-
and it would fall, except that it's poking out of the
How
manhole
about the
in the center.
going down part of the platform? It's just like a stone column.
Yeah, stone straight down.
With spikes. Don't
Spikes.
forget the spikes.
Spikes at the bottom. Yes, don't forget them. They love you. Spikes. See what's going on while you're thinking?
I want to see if he ponders it out like we did.
Yeah.
Are you pondering what I'm pondering?
Yes, Pinky.
This one took us a long time to ponder it too. There's a lot
It
of
really.
Jared
it really
Wood says
did.
use the
Don't
rope.
talk about it.
Yeah.
Jared Wood says use the rope. Jared Woods also says Indiana Jones that mofo.
I tried that in one of your quests like 8 years ago and it didn't work. I was just like, I walk out into the chasm and you're just like, okay, you fall down.
You're just talking about that.
Charles Morrison
Yeah,
says
we were just
Pitfall
talking
Harry.
Full Harry.
More like Pitfall Meep.
Okay, so do we want to
Let's-
try that cowgirl thing right now?
Yes, let's check.
Scott Weber on Twitch says rope yourself before climbing or doing anything.
That's probably a good idea. Let's check the walls of this along the platform first. So I just thought
Okay.
to investigate, kind of walk.
I'll investigate the other way.
Okay,
the
both
rounds.
you roll a check, please.
14.
14. You don't find anything of note.
18.
18. Okay, you walk around the same thing. You see there's a lot of people have been here before, a lot of footprints and such, in like dust and like a bit of mud around here. But you don't find anything else that gives you any sort of help. So it's basically the scene is what it is. No tricks, no niches in the walls.
Right. And can we see down to the bottom of the pit?
Yeah,
George?
spikes.
It's spikes. So okay.
That's the way out.
Jump
That's how
on
you
the
get
spike.
points.
That's the way out. Just jump on him.
Yeah, well, that's one way out.
All right, I think we should try the lasso
Okay.
Jones thing.
And we each have 100-foot. We have 200-foot ropes.
Yeah, so you hold on to one of the 100-feet ropes because we don't need both. I'll hold on to one side and just swing it and with the lasso on the end and see if we can get it to hit one of the rings, whatever, posts.
Okay, so you swing like a cowboy lasso.
Yeah.
Okay. You hope that you're good with a rope. You think that you are, and since you have this idea, maybe you're a cowgirl, level whatever.
I rolled an 18.
18. Okay. You throw it across. She actually hooks it, and do you pull it?
Yes.
Okay. You pull it hard, and you see the bottom of the pole comes down from the pole, falls down, and immediately starts rolling and falling into the giant pit. What do you want to do? You have a reaction.
Wait,
I like
give me
that.
one quick explanation. The pole, the whole thing tumbled over? The
Right.
spire going up?
Yeah, exactly. So there's a hole up top, right? And the pole is just coming down here all the way to the platform, right? So it's just sitting. It's holding into that little manhole cover to the upper ground. Imagine, and it's just resting in there like this. So she lassos it. I asked her, "Do you pull it?" She does. She pulls it. So all the weight of that giant pole, if you ever had anything that was too long for you to handle, falls in the ground, and because it's circular to a point, just starts to roll a little bit, and it's heavy, and its weight off the end of the thing starts to fall off of it because it's much taller than 15 feet.
So we're still.
The pole is longer than 15 feet.
Right.
So it's falling off of the 15-foot ledge. It's really heavy
So
on one
Rob, look,
side.
imagine this, right? Here's your 5-foot platform. Here's your pole, right? She
Yeah.
lassos it. It goes like this, and because it's longer than the platform, it's going into the hole.
No, shouldn't it land on the side? It doesn't go into the hole.
Shouldn't it do this?
It
Wait,
goes
let me explain this again. Let me explain this again.
against the wall.
I love
like
that
this.
when that happens in D&D. Well,
It's
no, DM. Shouldn't have been this.
It's a 75-foot gap.
And the pole is how long? More than 75 feet.
I didn't say how long it was, but it's very high, yes.
So isn't it just going to kind of tip and hit the side of the shaft?
I thought
Well,
it was
obviously
gonna.
it didn't.
I thought it
It's
was
very
gonna- I
long,
thought
but
it was
it's gonna
gonna
do
go
that.
like this and go down.
So
like that.
obviously
That's
it's
what I
not 77 feet long, but it's long.
It might be 30. Might be 40.
So now, and it detached from the bottom, the top bottom part of this
There-
pole.
It's just leaning. Welcome
now
to the puzzle that is looking simple, but it's not.
Okay. Do we have to go down? We have to go down.
I love it.
No.
I absolutely love this. This is amazing.
So our way to the top is gone now. Right?
Well,
Am
she's
I
still.
correct there?
I just so you know, I told you she's holding and losing it right now. And I
I
said
go and
you
run
can
and
take
grab the rope.
You take an action. You're like, hold up, take it down, take it down.
I
That
run
was
it-
your reaction.
I run and grab the rope and help her try and hold it up.
Okay, you grab the rope, roll a strength check. If you fail, and she'll roll one also. I guess we know. I know we'll do a combined roll together. Add your strengths in there. You can have 0 for strength because I gave you kind of like dex and intelligence. You have 0 for strengths. Whatever you roll, whatever your character is, you both need to achieve together. It's pretty heavy.
How many 6
25. 25 combined strength score.
All right, good. You're playing good to reroll characters.
Yes, got it ready for you too. I have them already.
25.
25 together.
Here we go.
Ooh.
13.
I got a 12.
That's 25.
Wow.
Wow.
That is a 25.
Wait, but did you get a minus?
That was.
That was I rolled a 16.
Wow. So the thing is like falling over into oblivion, and you're like, ah! And you pull it down, and you level it out, and you have it right there. So now it's, want to use
a
your thing?
pen.
It's like
Use
that.
a-
It's like
yeah.
that. Yeah, go on, Vinny. Yeah, so that's what's happening right now.
And it's stable.
Yeah, so you guys are
Only because you're holding it.
here's you guys over here. You guys, look, it's almost like we're Dwarven Forge right now.
And they got a rope. And they got a rope from there to there.
I can't fit another thing on there.
Right?
Okay, so yeah, you guys are here, and the rope is going across, which we can't simulate.
That's okay. There's a rope from the die to the pencil.
Right.
Okay.
See the guy over here, guys? Look, it's exactly like Dwarven Forge. It's as if we had it right here. Okay, good.
How can we anchor? We need to anchor this rope.
Rob's
to this
burdened by the
side.
weight of this puzzle.
So we could climb across the rope, get over into the center, and then prop this pillar back up.
How are we going to do that?
That's what we got to figure out.
Okay, because we can. Wait, how far if we tie the rope that we're holding on to? Do we have enough room to tie that to like the door?
So the rope is 200 feet, and there is a door behind you.
Or we said we have each rope of 100 feet, right? If
Yes.
we're saving a rope.
You can cut rope too if you want to. You have blades.
But that means you have to
but
let
if
go.
If we're not doing that, if we're just sticking with the 100-foot rope that we're already holding on to, do we have enough room to tie that to the knob on the door?
Oh, do you have extra? Yeah, because you're only tied to halfway across.
Okay.
So you have like an extra 110 feet of slack.
Okay, so neat. What if we tie it to the door? We can
Does that tick again?
fly and crawl across, and get over there, and then we can always use we can like try and cut off this rope while one of us is trying to hold with the other rope to try and balance it out so we can climb up.
Okay. Yes. The balancing part. Well, I guess we'll see what it's like when we get there. Okay. We tie the rope. Tie the rope to the door.
Tie them rope.
Tie that rope to the door.
Okay, so you tie the other side of the rope to the door.
Sturdy as can be.
You have 110 feet of slack here. What do you want to do?
110 feet of slack.
Yes.
I thought the one rope could. We still have one rope, not.
Oh, usually one rope, just a half of
Is it enough to?
So you have 10 feet of slack.
Is that good? Do we want slack?
You may have even a little bit more than that. Do we want slack? I mean, you want slack when things with like school or getting a job done. When dealing with a rope in a tricky puzzle in tabletop, I don't know. Maybe not.
Okay, so now the plan is to crawl across this, like this, hand over hand, or.
Yes, because if it was angled differently, I would say we could cut off a piece of the rope and kind of zip line over, but I don't think that's going to work that way.
Oh. Okay. A zip line. No. Okay, but I don't know if I could hold on this whole way, but. All right, you want me to go first, or?
I'll go first. I'll try it. It was my idea, I guess. I'm the one who should go first.
Okay. Good luck, Lewis.
So what are we doing?
I'm the NPC. We need to stick around to become our.
Don't give him any slack.
He has plenty of slack.
We 10 feet at
10
least.
feet.
Between 10 and 15 feet of slack.
He's gonna hang himself with that slack in about 5 minutes.
Okay, so are you gonna climb across on the rope?
Well, if there's still slack, is there any way? Maybe if we tighten it on the door so that there's not any slack and it's just completely taut.
Okay, so you bring it up so that the rope is taut. I want to say it's tight, but you bring up to that it's taut against the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll try climbing across.
Okay. So you go across. Just to explain the situation out really quickly. If you go over here to look at Vinny's setup here. Okay. So you see that is the thing going across. So between there, keep it right there. There's a rope going here from them to here. Right behind them over here is the door, and we're tying the rope from this door here going across. They've made it taut to this pole, which could be, you haven't measured it out, could be 30, 40 something feet, something like that. Much larger. Hold on, Rob. The action has been made. I'm just describing it. So when I say it, you understand.
No.
When I kill you, I want you to know why.
I'm yelling at it away.
So you see the whole rope is taut. You get on it. You go on and you go, here I go.
Wait.
Roll a d20 for me. She's already made the action. You can say wait after she rolls because the action's already happened. I just explained it for a long time.
I know. I just.
Wow, Rob. That's all I gotta say is wow.
I got a 9.
I'm suddenly.
Okay, she goes across. The rope falls down, and it might have been okay for a second, but the pole just comes right down.
Right. That's what I said. Wait.
The rope.
Yeah, now you said wait.
The rope falls down in it. You have 15 feet of slack. You're now going to make a dex check. If you fail the dex check, you fall into the spikes. I'm going to have to make it harder. That's going to be a 16. And I will give you a +2 because I think you're a rogue. Or have you as a rogue.
Oh.
And
that is the sound of Anne Lewis falling to her death. So your last words are, wait! And Anne Lewis falls and dies.
Oh,
Man.
Forgot to anchor the other end.
I forgot to add the fabric softener. Forgot to anchor the other end.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my god, they're not going to do this. You even described that the pole rolls.
Basic physics.
It's not rolling easily like a circle, but it's rolling like being pulled over. Okay, so you are by yourself.
And the pole is now down there.
I believe so, right? Is the pole sticking up still when it fell?
The pole is down.
Or it's just down?
It's down. You can kind of see it a little bit, but it's down there, buddy. I think we're going to come back to you.
Wow!
I yelled, wait.
I yelled, wait.
He's totally crap out of luck. There's all I
Don't talk about it.
no, I can't even. No,
Don't talk about it.
Charles Morrison just reminded now, it's too late. You guys have rerolls. You could have used the reroll
Yeah, coulda,
to save Ann Lewis.
woulda.
I think it's more about saving the poll at this point.
Oh, wow.
Do we
Okay.
have any re-polls?
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Okay, we're heading back over to the sunken city.
I wonder who comes out of this portal.
A portal is opening up in front of you. Out of the portal walks a wizard with red robes on. And the first thing you think of, like, oh, it's probably from the Red Knight. And you feel like that you kind of seen this wizard in the background some places as like a one of the wizards who works for the queen. And he looks around and he gives you like a worm tongue kind of feeling. For worm tongue from Lord of the Rings. And he looks around. He goes, the coast is clear. And all of a sudden you see, walks in, Kanos. Well, it looks like we have a little competition here. Whoever you are, stand aside. Know that I am the true king of the Red City by bloodline. And I claim this dragon who works for the Red City and should be charged to my service. Stand aside. He pulls out a blade. It's the red, like lava blade that he has. You see, Harold Gingerwood just kind of looks at you guys. He's like, "We cannot allow this. We must stop him here."
Let me out.
You see him drop his hands and do a spell, and all of a sudden everything reverses. You see that the portal closes back up, and you see him like blur out and like run to the other side of the portal. And then when the wizard jumps out, you see a herald goes behind him, and he goes and like pulls like a blade of like force. It's like a transparent. And he goes and stabs the red robe wizard in the back, impaling him. And he falls to the ground. And the guy goes, "Is it?" You hear, "Is it clear?" You hear coming through the portal. And he's like, "Ah!" He just falls to the ground. He pulls it back, and then Kanos re-enters now. He goes, he's like, "It's because I have competition today." and he meets the blade of Harold, and they start battling. Initiative, guys. If you're joining.
Yep. On Kanos? Yes. Yes.
Tony, I can't do anything in here, right?
You can do anything you like. You get initiative if you want to.
Actually, would I just go first on initiative because of my feet?
Yes.
All right.
I got a 9.
Woo.
Vin's up first. I rolled a natural 20 for Harold.
I have a 21.
21, okay. Oh, wow, 19. And Kanos is right after. And Dan. Vin, you go first. Go for it. Oh, Jacinda, what's yours?
I rolled a 13.
13, got it. Vin, go.
27, a 32, and a 24.
27, a 32, and a 24. You have 2 hits.
Okay.
He's not as powerful as he was when you saw him. I'll tell you this, just to kind of give you a little inkling, you can immediately tell he does not have chronomancy.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
That is definitely good. Move on. I'll give you the damage in a second. Who's next?
Next up is Harold, actually.
Yeah, let him go. I'll give you the damage in a second.
Harold's fighting him with like a transparent blade. It's like looks like he's fighting with the Force, but like in a sword form. It's like so it looks like it might be the only thing that might defend against the blade, as if he was prepared for it in some way. So he's battling back and forth. He doesn't get a hit, but he is parrying his attacks. Next up is Hogar.
3 attacks with. I'll pop on my goggles with my free action, and I'll do 3 attacks with my sword.
Okay.
All right, so I got 15, All right. 31.
15 to attack and then 31.
Yes, 15 attack, 31 attack, and 22 attack.
One hit.
All right, I'll get you damage.
All right, so damage is the first attack. It's 20 regular damage and 25 backstab damage, and then the second attack is just 11 damage.
Okay. Kano's attacks Herald. Well, I rolled very low. 6, 12, and 2. He gets one like glancing blow on Herald. It's like cuts him on the arm, and then they just keep going right back into battle. Kano's constantly is looking back at Dracinda and looking back to figure out what he's going to do right now because he doesn't have anybody to help him, and he's trying to you can see he's trying to he wants to get off this wizard and then do what he's doing. And he's worried about you guys counterattacking, so you see his actions, or his mind. I see your mind. You bring the ring to Sauron.
26 damage, Tony.
Got it.
Nice.
Okay, so as he's doing that, Dan comes in the way. He's forced to block Herald. Dan comes in with the sword, cuts him out. He takes the hit and kind of rolls off to the side and gets up. Herald is still engaged with him, and now Dan's on the other side of him, trying to battle him back, and he's battling both of you, battling back and forth. Melissa, you can take an action. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna do magic missile.
Okay, you do it from the door, from behind the barred door. Magic missiles go flying out, hit him in the side. Takes the hits. Do your damage.
6.
Scro, you're up.
I run over and try to free the Dragonborn.
Okay, you go over to the door.
Yep.
You have a magic axe that is blessed by an immortal. What do you want to do?
Is there a padlock on the door?
There's a lock in the door. Yeah.
I want to
You go-
knock it off.
It disintegrates. You open it up.
I open the door.
Thank you.
It opens up. Okay, top of the lineup, Vin.
A 31, a 25, and a natural 20.
All hits.
Okay, give me a minute. The natural 20 is gonna be big.
Go ahead. Dan, you go up next, actually.
All right, 3 attacks again.
25 is his AC.
Okay, 20. 18. And 23.
Not high enough. So he basically just blocking everything. It's basically like the Darth Maul scene when he's fighting both of them. That's how I'm picturing it. He's just defending versus both of them.
Tony, do we get any pluses for shares and?
You do get a +2 for shares. That's right.
+2.
Nice.
You get a +2, and you have rerolls right now if you need them.
All right. So I rolled 1 hit then. That 23 becomes 25.
25's a hit. Good.
This,
You got your
this is the crit modifier. This is the big one.
Go ahead.
I reroll once. 4. So
Okay.
59 damage on the critical.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's more because I forgot to add the sword damage too. So it's 59 and 64. 65. 65 on the critical.
Uh-oh.
The regular 2 hits are 18, 12, and then 21 backstab. Did we lose everything?
No.
Okay.
I guess the last thing I saw was 64, and what's the other one?
So 64 on the critical.
Yeah.
All right. Then I had 18 regular,
Okay.
12 regular, and then 21 backstab. I don't know what if he
30
gets
and 21. Gotcha. Okay, Dan, you had that one hit for me?
20 damage.
Does he get the
Nice and easy.
save on the critical?
I'm just dealing damage. So you did it.
You know what I'm saying? But being that I hit over for 60, right? Isn't that
Oh, like a...
It's got to be one shot.
it was
Oh, you did? Oh.
the critical?
Oh,
the
right.
The critical was 64 damage.
Okay. Go for it.
What do I got to roll?
You got to roll a 1.
I'm sorry.
A 1.
I need to roll a 1.
You want to roll a 1 in this case.
Nope.
Chance to kill Kanos in the past. Not gonna lie. I
Yeah.
was nervous there. So you go to kill him. He's taking a heavy onslaught. Harold comes back with a push. You see the time gets rippled, and it throws Kanos across the room. Kano tries to save it out of the way. He does not. Goes flying across into the bars. And he's like, "What is this magic that you have? I am not familiar with it. It is chronomancy, and you don't have the time to learn it." He runs over.
Wow. Wow, that was great.
Harold in his heyday.
Yes.
100 stars from Mark Shank. Take the axe enchanted by the immortal and plant it in Kano's face. That's an excellent idea. Thank you for 100 stars, Mark. 200 stars, Scott Weber, probably for the next guard that comes up to have a Boston accent. Sold. 100 stars. Oh my God, Scott! I'm Scott. This is so on point that I'm not even going to read this other thing that you put up because you're going to see later. Very on point. I can't. It's so good I can't read it.
Wow.
Okay, so Harold runs back in. The rest of you guys go after him. Oh, it was actually Kano's turn. So he gets up. Harold says that moves up. Kano's takes the blade and you see him fire the blade across, goes through the air. Harold ducks out of the way. Everyone that is in hand-to-hand combat, roll a dex save of 18.
Now I'm not really.
No, you're not.
Okay. Right.
I'm good.
I'm not either, right? I'm the one
wait,
here.
No, not
No.
yet. No.
Yep, I'm good.
I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
What about rerolls?
I'll re-roll it.
I was counting down to the reroll.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
16.
60. Oh, so you're still short.
Ooh.
Okay, so the blade goes through you and cuts you up deep. Now what you're going to do is you're going to roll a d20. If you roll a 1 through a 5 on a d20, it severs your arm off.
Whoa.
If not, I'm just going to roll damage, and the damage is going to be a 1d10 times 10 damage.
Oh.
Oh. All right. Here we go. D20. 8. Now I have an 18. All right. Okay.
18. So the thing cuts you deeply. It almost cuts it. You kind of you move out of the way just in time, and I'm going to roll your damage right here. Oop. Can you get that?
That's a 1 off the table.
Your damage is 10.
80 damage.
Oh.
It cuts deep to the bone. It's really bad. Whew. Yeah, he screams. The only thing you can do when that happens. Melissa, you go.
Okay, I already rolled for this. I'm gonna do. Now, how far away is he from me, actually?
Probably about 50 feet or so.
50 feet or so?
That's fine.
Okay. Is there anybody next to me within, or next to him within 5 feet?
Who's
Not me.
Harold is actually. Harold just went right up to him.
Oof.
Damn it.
6 seconds.
All right, I'll just do firebolt.
Firebolt or fireball?
Firebolt.
Okay. I was like, that's not good.
Safer.
Yeah, she knows what
Well, I
she's
was gonna
doing.
do lightning bolt, but Harold's too close.
Go ahead.
7.
7
Okay,
damage. Did you roll?
9 with 2.
Is your attack a firebolt? I forget.
2d6.
Isn't it range?
Fireball
Firebolt is a
range
range
attack.
attack.
It's a range attack. You have to make an attack.
No.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna make that. So you fire it across, just hits the wall. In the distance, no damage done. Motorius, you're up. You saw that huge, massive attack that Hogar struck, and
Yeah,
you're like, for a second, you thought he was dead.
And how far is Kanos from me?
About 50 feet, same thing.
Feet? All right, I'm gonna run in that direction. I mean,
You could charge it and hit and try attack right now if you want.
Attack in this round, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
He doesn't want to.
I'll take a shot. I'll take a shot.
Go ahead.
That's gonna be a miss. That's only 19.
Okay, you run up.
Yeah.
He goes, he blocks you as one of them. He's fighting 3 of you now. It's you see he's just going back and forth, fighting all of you guys off. And next up is Vin. You can go.
All right.
This will be the last round we do.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack him.
Go ahead, Dan.
All right,
You can roll your attack as well.
I rolled all my stuff already.
Great, awesome.
All right. I rolled a 20 on the first attack.
8 total. Rob says 20. Yeah, okay.
I rolled a natural 20, a 21, and a 27.
Okay, so 25 and above hits, and obviously natural 20.
Okay, so the natural 20 The first.
There's a doozy. You can feel it.
Yeah, the regular damage is 134.
Oh my god.
Well, it was 14 times
It's like a
9 plus
23rd level thief right here. What's the rest?
the 20 backstab damage, and then 17 for the third
Jesus.
attack.
Dan, make your attacks 25 and above is it a hit, and give me
And
your damage.
I'm gonna roll the death save from a 4. It's getting lower.
Okay.
That's the
Dan goes next.
5th time.
Yeah, so I need Danny to hear that first before you go. Harold's gonna fire. He's probably gonna do shocking grasp. He's right up to him, and that is a touch attack hit.
How bad does he look?
He looks pretty hurt. I didn't add it up, but I'm just. Yeah, he's hurt pretty bad. Not so bad, but bad enough.
Oof.
Okay. Oh, I got you 18 damage.
It's 21.
Why are you rolling more? You're rolling
No,
more.
I'm just pre-rolling.
Dan, I
here,
need
so
your need your attacks.
All right, I used one reroll. I had three hits.
You got it.
The
Rob?
third hit was a natural 20.
Use a reroll.
Oh.
Okay.
So I rolled 19 damage, 23 damage, and the natural 20 was an 88 damage.
Jesus.
There you go, Dan.
Finally.
Rob, roll 20 for me.
Wow.
1.
Wow. Was that it?
So you see, you hit 88 damage. You see, poof, he falls to the ground.
Oh, you rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Yep.
You hit him, and you see
Oh,
Yes!
man. Oh, no.
he starts bleeding
Might
out.
not be good.
He starts bleeding out of his nose and his mouth, and he's coughing. And you see him like clutching his chest, and he just like runs on his turn, which is now. He kind of somersaults past into the floor and runs into the portal and escapes.
Wow.
You
All
weren't
right.
gonna let it happen, were you?
Well,
Yeah, don't.
I'm not gonna answer that.
Nobody say anything.
I'm not gonna answer.
Just keep
Okay,
playing.
Okay.
Just keep playing.
Um,
All right. So, yeah.
trying to think what I was going to say after this. So he clutches. If you guys want to try to stop him before he gets in the portal, you can.
No.
But
Nah. No.
Against better judgment, I say no.
I don't think so.
I would.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Dan feels like I'm getting him away. So if you want to go after him,
No. Let him go.
I
Let him
kind of
go.
want to, but I'm going to let him go.
Yeah, I agree.
Let
I agree.
him
I agree.
go.
We can't. We don't want to mess around with time too much. That's the
yes. Let him go.
I almost kind of want to do it. but
Harold-
I'm not.
I
Harold-
know you do.
Harold gets in the way. So here's what happens. So as he's running out, since you want to let it go, Harold gets in the way and tries to stop him, and just grabs him. And we're gonna do a grapple battle right now. So he grabs him to stop him. Kanos throws him to the ground and is coughing blood literally on him. And he's like, "You think this is the last time you see me? You think that you can kill me? I am a walking god. I am a king. I am much more. And I've made a deal that will ensure the end of you and everything that is miserable about this world." And he rips off. He kind of just grabs, just claws Harold on the ground and gets up. And you see he's clearly dying. Okay, so I'm gonna put it out there. Kanos 100%. Looks like he's about to die. And he claws off. He claws off of Harold and then gets up into the portal. No one else stops him. When he goes into the portal, Harold goes like this. And he's like, "You took my diamonds." The portal closes.
Oh no.
what?
Oh no.
Well, we didn't change anything.
Well, we don't know if we did actually.
No, because now he's the chronoman. Now he becomes a.
Right.
He's not the Chronomancer.
No, he's not. He becomes A. He
Before you
becomes
put a
A.
rumor out there, he's not the Chronomancer.
No, not the. I didn't say the. I said becomes A.
That is not a thing. That's not a thing. There's no trick either. It's not the Chronomancer. Don't.
No.
Don't even put that out there.
This is how rumors start.
What'd you say?
This is how rumors start.
That's how rumors start. Okay, Rob, we're back to you.
Oh man.
And Lewis. Oh wait, you kill her.
Oh man.
Okay. So we've got the pole down in the pit below.
Mm-hmm.
And
Don't forget you have all your equipment too,
And her body.
and her body.
Okay.
That's the best. You're like, well, let's see. What we're gonna do here?
Let's see what my character sheet tells me I can't do.
I'm sure the answer is on here.
How
somewhere.
far down is it to the bottom of the pit?
At the bottom. You think it's more than 20 feet?
More than 20. Okay. And the column. I want to look over. I'm trying to look. Can I see anything else on that center column?
No.
That used to
Flat.
have a pole on it. Totally flat.
Flat, circular.
Okay. And going down the sides of the column? Flat? Smooth?
Yes.
Very.
Yep.
Nothing there.
Right. Very nothing there.
Really very nothing?
No.
Okay.
I can't believe this. Well, you know I can believe this.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe this. This is.
Yep.
And the pole is leaning up against it, kind of? Can I get the
Yeah.
pencil
So
description?
how is the pole? How's the pole in the pit? Is it like against the pillar? Is it that way? Is it like laying on the? Is it flat?
Roll a d20. The higher you roll, the more favorable it is. D20, I'll just let you choose.
17.
17. Okay. So what's the perfect scenario you would like? And I'm going to take it down a step.
I would like it to be, balanced so that the top of the pole is right up against the platform. Or it's, that the pole is perfectly kind of stuck between the floor of the pit and the top of that platform.
Like
and
a ladder.
Provides a nice diagonal ladder you can
it
climb
is.
right
It
up.
is not. It's at a 45, almost a 45, but it's not on the ledge. It's below the ledge.
The ledge I'm standing on. You're saying, or
No,
the
the
other
center
side.
The center ledge.
Center ledge.
Center
How
ledge.
far below
It's
the
like
ledge?
this.
Like 5 feet.
Yeah.
It's like
that.
this.
Feet. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. It's like Vinny's showing right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm going to take my rope that I have, the 100 feet I still have on me.
Okay.
Tie it to the doorknob. Tie it to the doorknob. Daisy.
Salute.
Oh my!
You're going to feel
my.
the fool once you see what I do.
I hope so. Genuinely.
So I tie my rope to the door,
Okay.
and the side of the wall going down on my side. I mean, the spikes are on the floor. Are there any
Yes.
spikes on the outer wall?
No.
No. Okay, so I'm going to rappel down the wall.
Okay. So you're about 20 feet down, which means you're about 5 foot over. So you have a 5 foot, 20 feet. So you're about 25 foot down. You have 75 foot left on the rope.
Plenty of rope.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm at the bottom. So there's spikes.
The spike's right below you. Like if you go down a couple inches, it's going to go through you.
Close are they? Like, I'm a little gnome. I can maneuver within the spikes. Kind of. It's not like there are billions
Like
of spikes
can he walk
in the
through
room.
them?
See how he's trying to freeze
It's not
and draw.
like
and
there
draw.
are
He's trying to
billions
draw
of
the room.
spikes.
for
There
his
couldn't
favor.
possibly
Are there billions of spikes? No, thank you.
There couldn't possibly be
There
spikes
are
every
billions.
6 inches.
Okay, that's not
right?
billions of spikes.
Like not possibly every 6
How,
inches
Tony?
or every
Tony, if
foot, right?
the people that made the trap couldn't
Could
walk
be-
through it, how the hell did they put it together?
couldn't possibly be,
Rob loves that. But you know what? It isn't spikes every second because they're not trying to be that detailed. So yes, as a gnome, you can go through. But here's what we're gonna do. If you want to try to get through it and wiggle your way around it on the floor, being very careful, you could. You have to roll dex checks. Every one you fail, I'm gonna make you take
An ouchie.
1d10 times
Ouchie.
An ouchie. He's getting an ouchie.
1d10 times 3 damage.
Oof.
That's how sharp they are. So if you touch it, like touching a blade, like it'll cut you. And they're the size of your body. So if you just cut through it,
Okay.
ouch.
So,
Yeah,
so
dwarven
just
steel, so
sprint
it's
through 'em.
extremely sharp.
so I got to the bottom of the floor.
You're on the bottom. You cannot touch him. To go through the whole thing, I'm going to make you roll 4 dex checks.
And Lewis's corpse is near where the pole is.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
What are you trying to
Why are
do?
you asking about that?
Just
Your
wondering.
corpse is nearby. What's up, Rob?
Search it for items. Maybe.
You going to use her as a body shield to get through stuff?
Now you're giving him ideas.
Yeah,
No, it wouldn't work.
He just like picks her up.
I'm
and
just a little gnome. I can't be carrying people around.
that's true. She's probably bigger than you.
Use like a skin suit.
I'm
Wow, Melissa.
You just went right there.
Wow.
Lotion,
I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say.
all that stuff.
I'm not even going to look at you anymore. No, I don't want to hear what you have to
Okay.
say anymore.
Now that I'm on the floor, I just want to look. I
the
look at that
lotion
column
on
now from this vantage point. The platform column in the middle.
Uh-huh.
Anything I noticed from this?
20 feet up. The pole's leaning against it.
Nothing.
And there's lots of spikes in the way there.
Nothing notable
No.
that I couldn't see from the top.
No. 4 dex checks.
Okay, here we go.
15 in each one.
Dex check number
This is
one.
what you want. Rob's like, I'm going to burn through every reroll here. he doesn't care.
17.
Okay, 1 down. You go through.
15.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
17.
Yeah.
Wow. This guy.
I'm actually
here
really,
it comes.
Yeah, I'm actually
Here it
really glad
comes.
he got through this because I can't wait to see what happens.
You know what?
I hate to see this end now.
Like, I really want to see what happens. Yeah, next.
I want to see him fail the next part. 21.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, Rob.
I just
Amazing.
Meep
Does
just
it?
skips through.
Great job.
Okay,
Meep
you're at the pole.
Meep for the win. Well, he's at the pole.
And this is where it gets interesting.
Yeah, this is the part I wanted to see. This is actually what
I actually want to see him get to the top because I want to see what he does
that
from there.
too is gonna be
Right, I'm,
interesting. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Hopefully.
He's like, I haven't thought about
I'm rooting for
No,
you,
I
bro.
did, but
I'm rooting for you.
One thing at a time. Okay, I'm going to try now.
I got so many questions.
Great. It's great.
All right, I'm going to climb, start to shimmy up the 45-degree pole.
Okay.
And I get to the top. And then
Go for it. Climb. Roll that die for me. See what happens.
12.
Start climbing, and because the pole is leaning versus the side of it, immediately just show them how it was leaning, please, again. It's not up top. So, Vin, show us what's going to happen.
Oh no!
So you
I thought it was gonna roll off the side. Even.
it falls down. You're immediately.
Uh-oh.
You're
Impaled
immediately
on
going
spikes.
to. You're immediately going to take. Oh, you're going to fall right on the spikes. Yes, absolutely. Okay, you take 18 damage. Roll a save. Give me. You're going to give me a save 20. Give me 2 saves 20. Otherwise, you're going to take 2 more times of that damage. Need an unnatural 20. Unnatural. That's a no. Unless you're re-rolling. Tell us, what are you doing? Are you re-rolling?
I thought you said I could roll twice.
No, you have to roll 2
separate
saves.
checks. Because you're falling on a bunch of spikes. So you immediately have to get hit by one of them, and then you're rolling off your dodge of them. So I made you a hard dex roll. So you got to make 2 dex checks, 20. So you failed. And then I'm going to count that as a re-roll if you want. And that means you have 1 more re-roll. If you're going to burn the
Or it
re-roll.
was just 2 fails.
Or just 2 fails.
Because
And if it's 2 fails, I take 36 damage.
No, I'm going to re-roll for it.
We roll for it.
6 seconds. 6, 5, 4,
1
3.
reroll.
So this is the second re-roll.
no 1.
You used it already.
1 reroll. So I rolled 3 times. Fail.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
you're accepting the first failure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too hard to roll a 20. It's not really.
18 damage. And then would you make the second one? Would you make that?
Failed them both.
Okay. 24. 16 and 24 additional. You're cut up pretty bad. The pole is also fallen into the spikes with you. Rob.
Meep.
Beat Murphy. If only they could rebuild Murphy into a better.
Oh my god!
There's your RoboCop reference.
RoboCop. I am the law.
No, that's Judge Dredd.
Sorry. What does he say? Stop. I will shoot.
No, like you're under arrest and stuff.
You're
he
under
says.
arrest.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Yes.
Yes, there you go. Thank you, Dan.
Okay. So I examine
The pole's on the ground.
pole.
You're
It's on
amongst
the ground.
You want to lift it up?
Yeah.
Okay, it's really heavy, but you can probably like do it yourself. So you have to make a dex check twice, 15 for each one, because you're moving a heavy pole in it and trying not to hit the spikes, and they're all around you. I know, it's getting worse and worse. I know. It's not going pretty. Ooh,
16.
Okay, you made it. No damage.
20.
Wow.
Natural 20. So you pull it off, whoosh, and like you just miss the spikes and you hold it up. It's now propped properly on the ledge. Show Vinny, show the nice people at home how it should be.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, a little bit, not that steep.
Right.
Well, I'm on your side. I didn't realize how close I'm just I'm sorry.
Pencil's not long enough.
Pencil's not long enough, yes.
And it seems sturdy.
Seems much
like
more. Yeah,
wedged.
it's
It's
on the
wedged
top
in
now
now.
of it. Yeah.
It's like that on
Yeah.
the top.
Yeah, you got
There you
propped against a blade on the bottom. And
Give me a
it's
climb
anchored.
check 12. That's it. Climb check 12.
I was like, I got this.
Oh no.
Zero.
Oh no. Oh no. No.
What'd you roll? What'd you roll?
A 9.
Oh, I was about to say, was that a 1?
I get negatives. I'm like,
How many rerolls left? 6?
yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Don't forget +2, Rob.
Okay. Good point.
Still.
It didn't help him.
Doesn't help, but it might help this time. No.
No.
5. Okay. So I can use one more reroll on this, right?
That's it. And then you will take
Rob.
damage. If you fall, it's going to be just like last time.
Yes!
What'd you roll?
16 plus the 18.
Oh, you had to get a 19.
No, you didn't say.
Ooh, the power I have. Sorry. So you make it to the top. You roll to the top, and you're like, oh, thank God. Thank the collector.
Oh man. You're all
You're on the top.
cut up.
I'm not gonna bust your chops, but you pull it out anymore. You get it up, and then you get it up to the top, and just don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1, buddy. And you get it up to the top where the manhole cover is, and you can get out. Just don't roll a 1.
I got a silly question.
What?
He's about to make it harder.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, the rope was tied to the bottom of the ladder, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Isn't that stuck now?
Yeah, but it was taut when it was laying out on the thing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can get up there. You can cut the other side, right?
No, but if he
No,
propped
because
it up and then
if it was like
he
this,
wouldn't be able to lift it up.
he wouldn't
Like,
be able to
there's
lift
no
it up.
way. See, like
He would be able to
could
pull it
get
into it,
like
But that's not the
this.
end that's up there. If it was, no, it can make it.
No,
No.
the tide part would be at the bottom.
Bottom,
at this
correct.
point. So that means that if he got it like this and climbed up to the top, like you said he did,
it would
he wouldn't be able to lift the thing up here because the rope from down here wouldn't reach. Like,
But it's 100 feet of rope.
But he tied it off on the doorknob.
Remember they made it
They took the
taut?
slack out.
Like-
They took the slack out of the
so I
rope.
feel
Oh,
like
because it's 90 feet over and
I
it's 10
don't
feet.
think,
Okay.
I
Oh,
don't
so it's.
think it would make it. No,
The rope would be here.
and I don't think he'd even be able to lift it up enough.
So
to
you
But when
get
I
it-
realized that
You're
while
right.
I'm trying to do this.
So you're right. I'm going to call it as not a problem. Here's
All right.
why. Because
All right.
one,
That's
if he would have noticed it, he would have had to cut it. But two,
I guess,
the rope
yeah.
easily would have cut on any of the spikes.
Okay, and I'm
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's
All right.
a good
Yeah.
More than
great
fair,
point.
more than
but it's a
fair.
not it's a
and
not
I'm going to now point out everything
That's fair.
that's going to get all of you killed.
Oh, stop
Okay,
it.
all the passes you've had where I was like,
Wow.
that shouldn't be. That's it
yeah,
now.
okay.
Wow.
Okay,
You get to the top. Just don't roll a 1 and you're free of your nightmare.
10.
Okay. Good job. You climb up to the top. You roll out on the top, of the whole thing, and you're
He's
out.
the one that brought it up.
And you see
Don't look at me.
Corny and the gun wizards will walk over here and they start clapping. Good job, Rob. You
Thank
survived
you.
today. I didn't think you would. We're going back over to the other team to
I'm
wrap
so
it up.
glad, but we still have Meep. I'm so glad.
So you guys just stopped Kanos in a very interesting battle that has just happened. Okay, so we need to do exactly whatever happened before. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to... I don't want to ruin the timeline for whatever you're doing. Don't tell me anything about the future. I just don't want to know it. And Jacinda, we're going to walk you into the room, and you're going to go to their current selves. I'll cast a spell. He casts a protective spell on himself. And if you go back to the episode, he has one on him. I'm going to walk you through, escape, cast fire on me, whatever you want to do. I'm going to teleport out of there. Jacinda, do you understand?
Yes.
You never saw us, Dragonborn.
Yeah, you never saw them. And,
Never saw us.
And you don't have to mention me at all. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I won't.
Okay. He brings you into the room, but puts you in chains. So I'll be right back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, where's he teleporting to? Like, we gotta meet him.
Brings you into the room. If you want to see what happens, go back to the episode, season 2, and watch. He teleports out after like not even like 12 seconds, and he appears back in the room. Okay, so just fill me in on just what you guys do here. Just move us along. We're gonna say you guys tell him. You guys finish in the room, and then you guys go down the lift. You go down underneath into there's a high security vaults on the 7th level, 6th and 7th level, and you guys go in there. You try 2 magical doors that you couldn't get into, and then you find one that you can that's not magically guarded. You go through that one, and you guys find a passageway that goes down into further underneath the entire vault and into the mines. Okay, you guys tell him the information. You wait for you guys to get out of the area for a decent amount of time, and then you guys make your way down. You guys make your way down. You get to the door, get to that area on the 6th, 7th level. He does a feather fall down, and you guys are out there, and you're looking basically at the 2 doors there, and he's checking it out. And he's like, "The magic is very strong here, but fortunately, I can just teleport around it. Take my hand."
Okay.
So there's actually a heavy, highly guarded magic on the door, and you see him like feeling which one that he needs. He decides the one on the right, and then it takes you guys and teleports. It's like a short range little dimension door jump. And it goes inside, and you guys are sitting here in this little vault. And on the vault, you see the family crest and the name of Olin. And he goes, "The Mayor's Vault." So you guys start going through the vault. He starts looking through stuff. He's okay. Let's see what we have here. He goes through a couple different things. You guys are looking around. You see this little trinkets, different stuff of gold around. And I'm going to describe it to you now exactly what you see. Okay, so you see a chest. One chest he opens up, and in this pretty large chest is 14 fully sized diamonds. You open up another one. 6 amber crystals, mostly about half the size, some a little bit bigger, and 2 emeralds. They are like just about a little bit bigger than a chip each. You also see some parchments, which immediately he's interested in all the gems and such, and that's what he starts wrapping up. You see he takes about 4 of the diamonds, and he puts the other 10 on the side for you guys to take. You could take that lot when you're ready. I would imagine the spell will trigger once you take it and take you back. He goes, but since we're here, perhaps we look around a little bit quickly.
I'm
He looks
not
over,
opposed,
and you see this other documents,
especially from Olin.
and he starts going through it, and this is what you see. He opens it up, and he's reading it, and you guys are looking at it too. Hogar looks at it too, but Hogar can't read. So you just see a lot of squiggly lines. Or can you read now?
Of course I can. Remember Hogar's journey?
Oh yeah, that's right. You read 1,000 books. Okay, Hogar. So this is the first time you're reading. You're so excited to read with everybody. Like, guys, did you notice I'm reading? Like you're trying to show your reading to everybody, like that you're looking. So what you see is, get ready for this, an ownership deed to a vault in Rhaegar. Also, next to it is a signed contract between Mayor Oland and King Bellaman. The contract reads, when you skim through it, 40% of the treasure would be taken to Ravensclaw, and 40% would be moved to the personal Rhaegar vault after a failure to retrieve and no official claims on the deposited treasure. A final 10% stake is listed to be given to Lord Jameson Front, who is providing the shipment, moving the merchandise slowly aboard his merchant fleet.
Yes.
And last but not least, a deed to a large house in Ravensclaw near the governor's mansion. Boom.
Wow.
So that's been sitting here all this time.
I'm going to read that one more time for anyone who just didn't catch the significance. So they found all the gems I mentioned, and then you find a contract between Mayor Olin, in the regular story plotline, previous mayor, between Olin and Bellaman. 40% of the treasure will be taken to Ravensclaw. 40% of it will go to the personal Rhaegar vault after a failure to retrieve and no official claims on the deposit treasure. And 10% goes to Lord Jameson Front, who's providing shipment, moving the merchandise slowly aboard his merchant fleet over an extended period of time. And last but not least, a deed to a large house in Ravensclaw near the governor's mansion.
So
Roleplay.
Telemon was in on it?
They had a deal.
Yeah, but I don't think he knew. I mean, he had a contract. They're a bank. I mean, I don't think he really knew where the treasure was coming from. Or who it belonged to, really. I mean, I could be wrong.
He might have. They clearly made a deal here.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, he was the mayor.
I think these are things we need to go through and think about, but maybe at another time.
Well,
Don't put it right back. Don't touch it. Don't take it with you.
Right.
Don't change anything. Take your diamonds.
Right.
But hopefully I'll be seeing you in the future. I'm sure I will be. Good luck to you. Take your diamonds and you'll be teleported out here, and I'll teleport back to our light from here. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Harold.
Disappears.
All right, ready?
I hate you.
What's that?
I hate you. I totally hate you.
Yeah.
You
Well,
just put that crumble in front of you.
you know. Okay.
You have a lot to talk about in Dungeon Talk.
You ready? Right? I mean,
Okay.
you're not gonna take anything, are you?
No, because
Good idea.
if we take the papers with us,
No, we're not supposed to mess with the timeline. Plus, he just said don't touch it or take it.
no, I agree. I'm just thinking
All right.
it out loud.
So, you ready? We're gonna all touch the diamonds at the same time and go back?
Yeah.
I mean, it's only paper.
I mean, we know the information that's on the paper. We can just go back to when we came from and tell everyone.
Yeah, I know,
And
but
confront Bellamon about it if we want to, when we want to.
This is all in the past.
listen. Either way, you
don't
know
think-
what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it changes
is.
anything.
That's
It
what I'm
doesn't. It
saying.
doesn't change
It
anything,
doesn't- what is this
regardless.
gonna change
There's no.
now?
There's no money there now, so it
Right.
doesn't matter.
We're gonna go back and even, it's in the past now. This is literally in the past.
Let's just leave.
Yeah.
Yes.
Time
is
We've come
wasting.
too far to mess with this.
That money brought us way too much trouble to begin with.
Yes, it's gonna cause us more if we mess with it now.
All right. To the diamonds.
To the diamonds.
Okay, you guys touch the diamonds.
And I hate myself for it.
So I go back. You guys appear back in the room. The diamonds fall to the ground, and you get the impression that you shouldn't touch them again. That was a one-time thing to bring you back because you were already pulled by chronomancy. Orella and Ginger Wizard are there, and they seem to be very happy. And we're going to end the episode on, you see a little portal appear, and a rope falls down.
Yes.
And you see Volt upside down,
Yes.
comes out, and he goes,
Yes.
is it safe?
Excellent.
He survived.
And that's where we're going to stop the episode.
All right.
Guys, that was an awesome episode. We have so
Wow.
much to go over in the after show. Before we go to the after show, we're going to do a quick report for the fan player characters, and it's going to be done by Mr. Roz Vitaro over here. And guys, so on Patreon, we have just put in a very cool thing where you can play weekly, and we're working out even more things that we can do in the future. It's going to be very exciting. Right now, you can play with us weekly, affect the world even more than you do in the live stream. And these are what the characters are doing. These are what the fan player characters in the guild, the exchange, are doing. And this is their actions in their cities. Some of them have become guild chapter leaders in different cities. Some of them are operatives working for those cities, and they all have actions that they do complete, a move, an action, a perk, and a bonus that they get, and all these things they can do to improve or whatever they want to do for the world of Madari as a team. Rob, take it away.
Yeah, so concerning new chapter leadership for the exchange, Volt has actually been named leader of the Sunken City chapter, Liv Mora, head of Rhaegar chapter, and for White Falls, it's Leonard. Meanwhile, in the sunken city, Mistar, Xander, and Orlander are meeting with city leadership to discuss issues of recovery and defense in the aftermath of the battle. And concerning the immediate salvage efforts, Garthard and Leonard are in charge and organizing the salvage of any battlefield items. And also, Livmore is out there, has been focused on collecting as much enemy armor and uniforms as possible. And all 6 of them do intend to soon depart for Rhaegar via the airship Val Dusk. Below the sunken city, Dew has returned to the Dragon's Lair to collect dragon scale and gold and other treasures before making his way back up to the city. And meanwhile, in Rhaegar, Shiva has been making a name for herself in high society and has been seen dancing and socializing at exclusive functions throughout the city.
I love it.
So those are
Awesome.
She was
amazing.
previously in like the ballet at Queensland for a while too.
Nice.
You're doing so it's awesome, guys. If you want to be a part of the world and start affecting it, and these as we bring the story forward, we factor in exactly what happens here. So if you're repairing the sunken city, those repairs coming in. If they're salvaging armor, that's in the story for later when we come back to it. If they go to the sunken city and they want to look for those supplies are there because the fan player characters did it. So join us on Patreon. Sign up to all our social media, guys. We're almost to 1,000 people on Twitter, so please join up. Like I said, sign up for Patreon, sign up for Discord, and follow us every week here, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Wednesday on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Facebook.